at mixtv.tv. Good morning. And we're on your phone and mobile device on the Mix 1041 app, which you can download for free. Thanks to CHI Memorial. Download our free app at mymix1041.com. And I tell you what, we have news this morning, but we have I'm going to make this our top story this morning. Bridget's dogs are missing. And if you have dogs, you know how personally a person and a family can take this. Austin, do we have the picture for the people watching Mix TV this morning? I don't know if we have that yet. But Bridget's what happened, I got a text from Bridget about 5:30 this morning, and a tree fell on their house. When the tree fell on their house, it opened a back door, and the dogs have been gone at this point for several hours, so we need your help. And let me just tell you what Bridget has told us. There are two English bulldogs, one with brown with white markings. The other is white with brown markings. Hickory Hills area, Old Charleston Road, Jenkins Road area. You folks up there, North Bradley County, there it is. We need you. If you're on Mix TV right now, there they are. Lola and Hey, Austin, do you know the other one's name? I know Lola. I barely know Bridget's name. But anyway, the two English bulldogs, and if you're watching on Mix TV, you're on the radio, you want to go back. I believe we have this on our Facebook page this morning. The picture that you're seeing there, they're beautiful, beautiful English bulldogs, and yeah, that tree hit Bridget's house early this morning, and the dogs got out. I know one is named Lola. Two English bulldogs, one, if you're listening on the radio, one brown with white markings, the other white with brown markings. Hickory Hills, Old Charleston Road, Jenkins Road area. Bridget told me this morning she does not feel like they got very far. But, yeah, you know, if you have animals, you know these animals become members of your family. And so Bridget is very positive and upbeat, and we'd love for some help. So if you see these dogs, and by the way, go back on Mix TV if you're listening on the radio, you can go back to mixtv.tv and see a picture. Especially if you're up there in that northern Bradley County area, we need your help for Bridget and Brandon, Olivia and Owen, and they want to get these English bulldogs back. They are absolutely like their children. And, yeah, there it is. Just call us here if you see them, but we definitely need your help in this. All right. Other news this morning. Wacker Chemical Corporation announced the addition of Kenneth Collins as senior director and site leader of the Charleston site, where he's going to oversee all operations of the $2.65 billion, 650-employee production facility that manufactures hyper-pure polysilicon for the global market, as well as pyrogenic silica. Collins joins Wacker from Owens Corning, where he most recently served as plant manager of the company's Wabash, Indiana site, and led measurable improvements in safety, environmental, and operational performance. He was at Owens Corning for 8 years. He's also had other leading roles with First Quality Tissue, Arizona Chemical, International Paper, and Procter & Gamble. I believe our friend Lisa Mantooth tells me that Kenneth Collins, the new site director of Wacker in Charleston, is going to join us very soon. The Bradley County Commission met yesterday, Monday, several items of business, the reappointment for the director of the HCI committee, as well as ethics committee members. That all passed. Commissioner Bill Winters noted a second juvenile department employee, Chris Stanfield, passed away from COVID-19 complications. He was the Bradley Central High School probation officer. Commissioner Winters shared a memo from Principal Patrick Spangler speaking to the passing of Officer Stanfield. And again, the Bradley County Commission meeting held yesterday. You can watch that meeting on Mix TV, mixtv.tv under community meetings. 2 people have been arrested by the McMinn County Sheriff's Office over a shooting in the Mount Verd community Saturday night. Left a woman dead and a man injured. McMinn County Sheriff Joe Guy says that on Monday, 24-year-old Esau C. Kelly of Ooltewah was charged with murder in the second degree, attempted murder in the second degree. Sheriff Guy says 45-year-old Melissa Purett of Etowah charged with accessory after the fact of murder in the second degree. Both are in the McMinn County Jail on bond. Also in the news this morning, federal prosecutors have discovered more video evidence of a man from Cleveland at the January 6th riot at the United States Capitol in Washington. Jose Padilla, accused of throwing a flagpole at Capitol Police and pushing against a law enforcement barricade during the riot. Prosecutors say he posted on social media he was not going to stop until, quote, he dissolved the legislature and replaced it with patriots, end quote. Developers who have adapted historic buildings in Chattanooga and Cleveland for modern uses have been awarded $300,000 in state grants under a new $4.8 million program established by state lawmakers earlier this year to encourage the preservation and continued use of such properties. And in Cleveland, that's the old Sandra Hosiery Mill, where developers transforming the nearly 60,000 square foot mill into space for 52 loft apartments, nearly doubling downtown Cleveland's apartments. After passage of the legislation, officials from the State Department of Economic and Community Development partnered to assemble the program that aims to renovate and preserve historic but idled buildings, allowing them to contribute to the economy through job creation and commercial activity. All told, 26 projects were approved across the state, with an estimated $4 million in tax dollars awarded so far to businesses. And back in Cleveland, Sandra Hosiery Mills commenced operations in 1926 and continued on through 2000. And other properties, other area developers and property owners receiving grants also include Berry Properties. They received $62,400 for rehabilitating Tipton Flower House right here in Cleveland. And you can vote for, Tennessee's considering 4 options for a new license plate. And as he prepares to make the final, or should say the first, full-fledged overhaul to state license tags in nearly 16 years, Governor Bill Lee is asking residents to rate the plates of his administration's 4 proposed redesigns. Now, if you're watching Mix TV, we actually have this on our story right now. You can see them. Of course, you can watch us at mixtv.tv, and there they are. Austin, I want to go to you. You're a visual guy. What do you favor out of those? And what's the difference between the top? And I see the dark blue and the white. What do you think?
I favor the one we have now.
You do?
These are pretty bland.
You know, I thought the same thing actually when I first saw it. I would never go for that the ones on the right, just that blank white. Really, I'd go at least with a dark blue.
Yeah, probably so.
But for me, but nobody asked me. Well, I guess the governor asked me. He's supposed to be on next week, so we'll ask him again. But anyway, so I guess you can vote. Let's see here. I don't know. Oh, go to tnvacation.com. All right. Well, ask Donna Simpson what she likes. She's our Bradley County clerk. That would be good. There they are. All right. That is the news. 7-Eleven. Again, we need some help for Bridget this morning. You want to pop that picture back up, Austin, would you? She's missing her. Really, they're like children to her and Brandon. There they are. 2 English bulldogs. These are Bridget's dogs. Bridget had a tree fall on her house last night, And it happened, I don't know when it happened, honestly. She texted me about 5:30 this morning, and the dogs got out. So if you're in that Hickory Hills, Jenkins Road, Old Charleston Road area, hey, start looking around. No kidding. These dogs, English Bulldogs, are listening on the radio. We do have a picture up on mixtv.tv, but they are, Bridget describes them as two English Bulldogs, one brown with white markings, the other white with brown markings. Hickory Hills, Old Charleston Road, Jenkins Road area. Call us here at the station if you spot them. I know one of the names is Lola, and I just don't listen to Bridget close enough to know the other one's name, quite frankly. But anyway, let's get a check of the streets right here. I'm no trouble to tell you about traffic-wise. If you see a problem, call us on the volunteer Red-A-Pest mix line, 614-6499. Don Ledford, Cleveland. Truck and SUV month there. Don Ledford Automotive Center. Big savings on Silverados, trucks, and Suburbans. Don Ledford Automotive Center, North Lee Highway, Cleveland. DonLedford.com, where they say yes. And we'll remind you, this traffic brought to you by Waste Connections of Tennessee. Hey, Robert Neal. Hey, can you get your trash guys, Waste Connections guys, up there in that area? Be looking for Bridget's dogs. We need you up there. And thank you, Ken Bolin. He's getting the word out. Thank you, Ken. Need some of my friends up there to get the word out. Bridget out this morning looking for the dogs. So there you go. So let's find these animals. It is 7:14. Good morning.
Looking for the dealer who's gonna give you more. Kia of Cleveland Superstore.
Being around people is my joy and my passion. So when they come in here, I do feel free to carry the integrity that Mermaid has. No matter what your job description is here, somehow or another, you're impacting somebody's life.
3 Mountain View Nissan locations mean one giant selection. And with over 800 new Nissan vehicles to choose from, we've got something the whole family will love. Like no payments for 90 days and 0% financing on select Nissan models. That's right, 0 payments and 0% financing on some of our best-selling Nissan models. So come shop Mountain View Nissan in Chattanooga, Dalton, and the all-new Cleveland, home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Wholesale Supply Group, you've heard the name for years. The experts trust them, and you should too. Whether you're building, remodeling, or just maintaining your home, Wholesale Supply Group has all the plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products you need to supply any project. With great brands like Delta, Kohler, Rinnai, Mansfield, Progress Lighting, Square D, GE, and Milwaukee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need. Check out the locations in Cleveland, Chattanooga, Athens, Dayton, Madisonville, Dalton, and Chatsworth. Online, wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open to the public.
Baskin-Robbins. Scoop it, shake it, cake it.
Dr. Easton Winger specializes in varicose vein surgery to help you live a fuller life.
Most everything that we do for varicose vein disease is done here in the office, and so a hospital stay is not required. We take most insurances here, and most vein procedures are covered by insurance, which most people don't realize. Or make an appointment, and I'd be happy to talk to you and evaluate your legs.
Schedule a consultation by phone, 423-472-5423.
All right, Bo and Lola. Those are the names of Bridget's dogs. Bo and Lola. And you know, you hear her name was Lola. Little Barry Manilow there. All right, we may play a little of that here in a minute. I don't know. It's 7:16. That's your local time, brought to you by your local community college. Cleveland State always puts our community first. We'll be at the Cleveland State Community First Awards tonight in Athens at the barn at Faith Farms. I think that's right. That's the name of it. Looking forward to it. Going to be there. Dr. Seymour promises to roast me Oh my goodness, I just can't wait. He's our very own Don Rickles. All right, 7:17.
Whenever you see the big box chains that sell mattresses, you'll also find locally owned Mermaid Mattress, either across the street or around the corner, where more of your dollars will stay local.
All right, your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center, 40% chance of rain today, high of 81. And then low tonight, 66. Today's the last full day of summer. So tomorrow, I guess, is the first full day of autumn. 72 and raining tomorrow, 90% chance. Your Vascular Institute temperature stands at 79 degrees.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Vehicles Direct. 12-month, 12,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Lifetime powertrain warranty. That's at Vehicles Direct, located on South Lee Highway in Cleveland. VehiclesDirect.com.
Download the free Mix 104.1 app. Listen to Mix 104.1 live on your phone or mobile device. Watch Mix TV, plus sign up for the Mix Alert News email. All at mymix1041.com. Presented by CHI Memorial.
Hey guys, Brian Welch here. The good book says, be sure your sins will find you out. And man, did that happen to me. I got caught listening to Mix 104. My goodness.
Austin, it is going to be so nice toward the end of the week here in the Scenic City and all around us.
It is, Lori. So really it's just like 2 more days that we're having to deal with. You know, we've had rain the past 3 days. Today is kind of an in-betweener. So we have some scattered showers, but not as widespread as the past 3 days. And then tomorrow, that heavy rain in the morning time. By the evening, though, tomorrow, the first day of fall, that fall cooler air is going to be filtering in. And even this morning, we're a couple degrees cooler than what we were yesterday morning. So not too bad. Chattanooga, Dalton, Fort Payne, all at 70 degrees. You're seeing lots of spots in the 60s, though. We have calm wind at this time. As we go through your Tuesday, generally some variable wind, light in general, so it'll be shifting different directions. Cloudy skies during the morning time. Remember, just a couple of kind of sporadic, spotty showers this morning, mainly for the higher elevations to the east. Temperatures in the 70s. As we go into the afternoon and the evening, I think at that point it's going to be mostly cloudy. So we may see a few breaks in the cloud cover here and there to get a little bit of blue sky shining through. Those high temperatures today a little bit warmer as well. So upper 70s to low 80s, hitting 80 degrees at 3 o'clock. This is also when we'll have a few of those scattered showers across the area. Chances today at 40%. So not as high as what we've been dealing with for the past few days. Here's a look at what we're dealing with right now with our clouds and radar. So overcast skies across the entire area. I mentioned those few sporadic showers. We're really seeing that primarily for our eastern communities. All this is lifting up from the south to the north, so that same movement that we had yesterday as well. Pulling back a little bit further, you can continue to see a few spots of just sporadic hit and miss activity. That's what we're expecting for this afternoon. And then here comes that big cold front. So it's moving through the Midwest states right now. It'll slowly just continue to move across the area, tracking eastward through the day today, coming across our region tomorrow morning. So let's just time all of that out. Here's a look at your lunchtime hour today. I think even at that point, just a couple of isolated showers here and there, that scattered activity picking up for the afternoon, even into the evening as well. But again, not as widespread, not as much of a washout today as we've had for the past couple of days. Tomorrow morning, though, we are going to get that. So here's a look at tonight, just before midnight. That cold front's going to get closer to our area. A couple of scattered showers right ahead of that cold front will be possible tonight, but it's really going to be tomorrow morning from about 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. from west to east as that front is passing, especially on the back side of the system, that we're going to have that heavier rainfall moving through. But look by about 6:30 tomorrow night. That whole system really pushing off to the northeast. We're still going to have some cloud cover across the area, but already partially clearing at that point in time, and then really fanning out as we go into the day on Thursday. Lots of sunshine on Thursday, that low humidity in place, high pressure comes in on Friday, nice weather then. It's going to be some fabulous days ahead. So today, tomorrow, first day of fall tomorrow, a little bit iffy still, especially tomorrow morning. We're going to need to be careful during the morning commute and even kind of your lunchtime commute for our eastern communities. After that, the rest of Wednesday, the afternoon, just a couple of spotty showers here and there, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, really nice weather. Do want to point out, if your jackets are still packed up in the attic, go ahead and pull them out, because you're going to need them Thursday and Friday morning for sure.
But just don't put the sundresses away, because you know the forecast
Well,
here
I
in the
know.
Tennessee Valley. You know, we're going to have a few more hot days. It's bound to happen.
Yes, that's true. Good points. Advice in the clothing world
That's
from
right.
us. John, do you have a clothing?
What you need to know.
No, I'm ready. I need to get my sundresses
Yes.
Maybe keep the
pressed
sandal.
for one more.
All right. Mix 104.1 with Dua Lipa this half hour of Mix Mornings brought to you by Honey Baked Ham. Honey Baked Ham, go ahead and let me tell you, talking with Trish and Marty Sluter, it wouldn't be too early to start thinking about getting those orders in for any special occasions you have. But don't forget Honey Baked Ham. They are right there in the Target Shopping Center, and they always, the cafe, ready for a great lunch or dinner. Well, I have some great breaking news just in the Mix 104.1. Bridget has found her dogs. That was fast. I do not know the circumstances. I have asked Bridget to call in. Between you and me, she was so broken up earlier, she couldn't. I asked her to call in, but she couldn't. So I am so happy to tell you that they have found the dogs. I don't know how. Austin, do we know how they found them? Have you heard? They're very busy back there. But anyway.
Oh, no, I haven't.
I asked her to call.
But we're glad they did, that's for sure.
Yeah, they found their dogs. That's great. They're like their children. And so anyway. Well, you know, maybe she can get back to work. I don't know. What an excuse. I don't know. I'm kidding. But, hey, if she calls in, let me know. All right. Normally, I don't want to talk to her, but I'd like to hear this. All right. It is 7:24. We are joined now by Angie Sewell. She is the HR manager at Easton Electrical, and Todd Berghoff. Did I say that right, Todd?
Yes, you did. Thank you.
Todd Berghoff is the manufacturing manager at Easton Electrical. How are you folks?
Wonderful. Thank you for having us today.
Good, thank you.
Thanks so much for coming in. Well, Todd, we were talking off there. You know, Easton Electrical is kind of like one of those best-kept secrets type thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. I mean, we're here in town. You hear a lot about the major manufacturers in town, and they do great work. But we're a really great plant, too, to work for. And a lot of the products we make enable those plants to work. So a little bit about Easton and our plant. So Easton is major manufacturer for power distribution. So we have businesses that are in transmissions for vehicles and aerospace, but we're part of the electrical division. So what we do at our plant is we make electrical safety switches, so that allows other businesses, machines, power to work. Those of you that are sitting in the line at the Dunkin' Donuts right now, if you're on the back side of the drive-through, if you look at the switches on the back, that's us. So
really?
We're helping you get your donuts today. So we're a little bit of everywhere.
Very critical.
Yeah.
As I think we're finding out how everything kind of ties together in a time like this. That's great. Well, that's a great example. Todd Berghoff and Angie Sewell joins us. Angie's the HR manager at Easton Electrical. So, Angie, talk about Easton as a place to work and how it is over there.
Yeah, the culture there is very family atmosphere. That is, I've only been there since June, and that's one of the big things that drew me there. And, you know, when I came there, they just took me right in, and it's like I've always worked there. So that's one of the good things.
Well, Todd, I know that right now you have some openings, I understand.
Oh, yeah. Across the board, really. Across all three shifts. And entry going into an assembly, material handlers, press operators, welders. I mean, there's not too many places that we can't use the help right now. And we're very flexible. They're across all the shifts. And they're posted on our website at eaton.com/careers. So that's a great place to look and apply, and we really encourage everybody to come in. And one of the things we were talking about beforehand is just driving down the road. There's signs everywhere. Everywhere is hiring. So where do you go? What's the best for you? And there's a lot of big advantages to working for our plant. So working with Easton, I'm not sure maybe some of the preconceived notions people might have had about manufacturing, but we have a extremely clean shop, extremely bright. Perfect 72 degrees all year round with air conditioning. So it is a really good place to work. And then coming in, there might be some folks that are apprehensive, saying, well, I don't have industrial experience. And sometimes that works out for the best. And that way we can train you the way the Eaton way of doing things and get you into good habits right from the get-go. So some of those maybe intimidations people might have before, we're there to help. We want them to be successful, because when our employees are successful, the plant is successful. Right. And that really builds on itself and gets back to that family atmosphere that Angie was talking about. Joined by Todd Berghoff, manufacturing manager at Eaton Electrical, also Angie Sewell, HR manager. So Angie, let's get some more contact information out there for people. What do they need to do if they want to check into working with you?
Okay, so on Thursday, starting this week, we're going to have open interviews from 1 to 3 p.m. We're on Old Tasso Road. You can't miss us, the big blue Eaton sign. Just come in, and we'll be sitting out there waiting for people. Hope to make offers on the spot. And again, as Todd said, eaton.com /careers. And so...
Well, you know, and like Todd mentioned, I mean, there are a lot of people hiring right now, but I would think for those people who are either looking to go to work or looking maybe for a new career, my goodness, this is a wonderful time.
Yes, and we have very competitive pay, benefits. We have 401k match. We have medical, dental, vision, life, disability, you name it, education assistance. We even have employee discounts. You can get discounts on vehicles.
Oh, so. Wow. Very good. It's our friends from Eaton are here this morning, and once again, Todd, as she mentioned, you're going to be there on Thursday. Is that correct? Yep, Thursday. So we'll have some open interviews, really hoping to bring folks in and help them to grow the business. Like everywhere, we just are blessed with a huge amount of business, which is coming back to us in good ways, too. We're doing some things to recognize employees. Even today at the plant, we're having a recognition lunch with Chick-fil-A for everybody to say thank you for their efforts, because there is a lot going on. And then also the corporation being, I'll say, one of the advantages that we are part of a large corporation. They see what the plant is doing, and they're making investments in our plant. So last year we had over $3 million investments in our plant. This year we're going to have close to $5 million. And so Eaton is a huge industrial employer with plants all across the world. And for them to look at Cleveland, Tennessee and say, yes, we want to put those large sums of money and investment into that plant because we know they're going to be successful, it shows that the right things are happening, and they really want it to be in this city for a long time to come. Well, Todd Berghoff, the manufacturing manager, Angie Sewell, human resources manager at Eaton Electrical. Angie, I'll get you to repeat just the contact info and about the open interviews one last time here, would you?
Okay, it's open interviews starting this Thursday from 1 to 3 p.m. Hope to make offers on the spot, and you can apply online at eaton.com /careers.
All right, thank you both very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Our friends from Eaton, as we say good morning to everybody. And I just got a text here from Bridget. And I said, well, give us the circumstances. She said the Bo and Lola, the two English bulldogs, were on a neighbor's porch just hanging out and took their time coming home. There we go. They were just having morning coffee. I mean, come on. So, but anyway, that's a good story. Hey, thanks. We've had a bunch of people reach out to us in the last 30 minutes or so. We do appreciate that very, very much. Let's do this. A news update right now, 7:30. Sports on the way.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
Glad the dogs got found. Yeah, we are too. Thank you. All right, and the news this morning, we have news from the Bradley County Commission meeting yesterday. Met on several items, and we'll talk about that coming up at the top of the hour. Wacker Chemical Corporation announced the addition of Kenneth Collins as Senior Director and Site Leader of the Charleston, Tennessee site. He'll oversee the operations of the $2.65 billion, 650-employee production facility that manufactures hyperpure polysilicon and pyrogenic silica for the global market. Also, 2 arrests made in the situation in the shooting in Athens. It happened on Saturday night in the Mount Verde community. That, according to Minden County Sheriff Joe Guy. So more on all of that coming up at the top of the hour, 7:32. We need to do birthdays, our Baskin-Robbins celebration list. And I just got a text. Anna Jenkins is 40. That's Andy Jenkins' wife. Andy's really been helping us out and doing a great job on our Hardee's Friday Night Blitz with Greg Phillips, and actually hosted this past week. Austin, do you have any of the others? And that, if you want to pop that list up there, if you can, our Baskin-Robbins celebration list. Baskin-Robbins on Keith Street, celebrating over 50 years. You know, Bridget's not here. The birthdays just fall apart, I guess. I don't know. All right, we'll have to come back. 614-6499. Give us a call for birthdays and anniversaries on the Volunteer Red Pass Mix Line. 7:32, sports around the corner.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
And it's 7:33, and your local time brought to you by your local community college. Cleveland State puts our community first. ClevelandStateCC.edu. Looking forward to the Community First Awards tonight. Going to be in Athens for the first time. And we are looking forward to that. And we'll all be up there this evening for the Community First Awards. Let's head now to the streets, and it's the Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol Report. Don Ledford GMC Buick offering 72 months, 0% financing on all 2021, 2022 Buick and GMC SUV models. Don Ledford Automotive Center, North Lee Highway here in Cleveland. DonLedford.com, where they say yes. No trouble to tell you about traffic-wise. School zones are in effect. Be careful as you get around this morning. We'll come back. Sports up next.
Mix 104.1, powered by Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union.
TVFCU puts money back into the community to support musicians like me.
And me.
So get a home.
And me.
Anyone else?
And me.
Lifetime Certified is the new buzz in town for Vehicles Direct. 12-month, 12,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Lifetime powertrain warranty. Complimentary maintenance for 1 year. Certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Love it or leave it, satisfaction guaranteed. Best trade-in value in town. Kelly Blue Book Buy Center. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland at APD 40. Visit vehiclesdirect.com.
Being around people is my joy and my passion. So when they come in here, I do feel free to carry the integrity that Mermaid has. No matter what your job description is here, somehow or another you're impacting somebody's life.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one. And there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great. And their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Medical Center Compounding Pharmacy and Health Center offers Bradley County's only state-of-the-art sterile compounding laboratory. We are here to customize drugs and medications that are not available commercially or over the counter. Maintain your health with medication designed to meet your body's specific needs. It's just what the doctor ordered. Put your health in the hands of trained professionals you know and trust. Medical Center Compounding Pharmacy and Health Center, North Ocoee Street. Phone 476-5548 or visit medicalcenterrx.com.
Mrs. Winter's Chicken and Biscuits. It's always the right time for Mrs. Winter's. Serving up the most delicious Southern-style food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Their classically American Southern fried chicken, hot buttery biscuits, and home-style sides can't be beat. Mrs. Winter's on Keith Street near 25th Street in Cleveland. Visit lovemrswinters.com. Don't wait in line. Download the free Mrs. Winter's Chicken and Biscuits app for pickup or delivery.
Mermaid on Stewart Road, a couple of doors down from Misfit Tacos. And here's the Misfit Taco himself, Roger Pickett.
Keep it local in all you do. Our local businesses need you now more than ever. And if you need a mattress, you know that Mermaid Mattress has been your local mattress factory since 1979.
All right, your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast, 40% chance of rain today, high of 81, low tonight 66. By the way, today's the last full day of summer. Autumn officially tomorrow, though a bunch of you people have been celebrating over a month, whatever. Tomorrow, Wednesday, 90% chance of rain, high 72. And then once we get past Wednesday, beautiful sunshine, highs in the low to really the upper 70s, around 80 next Monday. But anyway, looking pretty good out there. Your Vascular Institute temperature is 79 degrees.
Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious foods in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
It's 7:37, the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, imagine better health of sports. Brought to you by the Town Squire.
Yes, your men's store in Cleveland, Tennessee since 1977 is the Town Squire. Offering t-shirts, polos, sports shirts, slacks, dress shirts, business casual, or formal attire. Larry and his staff can fit you from head to toe. Your complete men's store, the Town Squire. Keith Street, Stewart Park Plaza, Cleveland, Tennessee. The home of personal service and free gift wrapping.
Mix 104.1 Sport. Monday Night Football last night. Packers took them a while, but all over the Detroit Lions, 35-17. Let me tell you something. The best news show of the fall season is on ESPN2 on Monday nights. The Manning brothers. Did you see it last night? Did you watch their version? And by the way, if you're Steve Levy and Louis Riddick and Brian Griese, you've got to be so upset with ESPN for promoting the Mannings over their broadcast, what so-called main broadcast. Let me tell you something. Those guys are great. Last night, if you didn't see it, the Mannings did several things. First of all, Peyton Manning basically said that the New England Patriots spied on the Indianapolis Colts locker room back when Peyton played for the Colts. And he said he would have to take his receivers into the corner of a shower to talk to them for fear that Bill Belichick had bugged the New England visiting locker room. And, of course, that made news immediately when he said it. And then they had Brett Favre on last night. Favre had not watched the first half of the game. It was really funny. And then Rob Gronkowski, Gronk, who said he'd never watch his game film. Would you expect anything else? Of course not. I'm telling you. Look for more of this type of thing. They've been trying to get Peyton to do television ever since he retired, and he hasn't done it till now. But he did it on his terms. By the way, I read yesterday, New York Times reported, he's in a warehouse in Denver owned by a friend of his. That's where he does this. And Eli Manning is apparently at his home in New Jersey. And Peyton had a red Solo Cup last night. Oh, that's great. It's my favorite new show of the fall season. All right, let's get to it. Braves over the Arizona Diamondbacks last night, 11-4. And with the Phillies not playing yesterday, the Braves lead now 2.5 games in the National League Eastern Division. Braves in Arizona tonight, 9:40 Eastern Time here on Mix 104.1. Driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. And Larry McDaniel reminds me and tells me that he now has tickets for Friday night's final crosstown football game of the regular of the season. Tickets available for Friday's Walker Valley Cleveland game at the Town Squire. Get them early. By the way, it should be a very nice night out at Cleveland High School. We'll have it here on Mix 104.1. We'll have it on 99.1. And Mix TV, our final Mix TV game of the season. And everybody says thank the Lord for that. Supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. You can watch it Friday night. Josh Rogers, Stephen Shelton, and myself MixedTV.tv Friday night. Last night, Cleveland over Saudi Daisy in volleyball, 3 games to none. Bradley Central over Red Bank, 3 games to none. Tonight, Bradley goes to Ray County in volleyball. Cleveland at Walker Valley in volleyball tonight at 6:15. Ottawa will host McMinn County. High school soccer tonight. Cleveland Walker Valley at 7. Bradley Ottawa at 5:30. And in the state high school football poll out this morning, Bradley number 5 in 6A statewide. Walker Valley number 6 in 5A statewide.
Are you taking on a fixer-upper or wanting to finish your honey-do list? Hey, this is Hannah.
Baskin-Robbins. Scoop it, shake it, cake it.
We are being defined by algorithms that think they know what you like and who you are. But is their digital version of you really you? The all-new Infiniti QX55. Introduce yourself.
Ocoee OBGYN is a local and trusted women's care center in Cleveland, Tennessee. They understand that everyone's health needs are unique. Therefore, Ocoee OBGYN will deliver care that accommodates you. From routine annual exams and screenings to delivering babies, Ocoee OBGYN does it all. To plan a visit or get an appointment, give them a call at 339-8881. That's 339-8881. Or check them out at OcoeeOBGYN.com. Ocoee OBGYN.
Hey, I'm Eric Gardner with Volunteer Rid-A-Pest. You know, many people want to do it yourself. So if you're having a pest problem at your home, you can, but you got to be very careful. Because here's the thing. Most of the time, if a person goes to the emergency room due to pesticide exposure, it's typically a homeowner who has misapplied or improperly stored the pesticide. So use the right product in the right amount, in the right area, and you'll have success. But be careful. Or you can give us a call and we'll make sure we do it right and we'll do it very safely.
Seeing purple? It's a sign you need new glasses. Come to the Purple Store, Eye Ear Optical, and you get the second pair absolutely free.
Eye Ear Optical. Mix 104.1, Talk 101.3, Fiesta 99.1, and Mix TV are Southeast Tennessee's football headquarters.
The Tennessee Vols.
Football time in Tennessee.
The Tennessee Titans.
Touchdown Titans! And welcoming the Georgia Bulldogs.
Hunker it down one more time, dog!
Bradley Central High School Bears on Talk 101.3 The Buzz.
The Cleveland High School Blue Raiders on Mix 104.1.
The Walker Valley Mustangs on Fiesta 99.1.
See the full schedule at mymix1041.com and download the free Mix 1041 app to listen and watch on your mobile device.
To choose from the newest trendy fashions from Europe, Asia, and New York, among the thousands of frames at each eye-ear location, as well as those classic designs that never go out of style. Dr. Bencho serving Cleveland over 30 years. Cleveland, Athens, and in Chattanooga.
Hey, this is
Eye-Ear Optical. Go to eyeearoptical.com and you can find out more right there.
This is Evie West, and I confess, I listen to Steve and Bridget in the morning.
Everybody is.
Allison, it is going to be so nice toward the end of the week here in the Scenic City and all around us.
It is, Lori. So really it's just like 2 more days that we're having to deal with. You know, we've had rain the past 3 days. Today is kind of an in-betweener. So we have some scattered showers, but not as widespread as the past 3 days. And then tomorrow, that heavy rain in the morning time. By the evening, though, tomorrow, the first day of fall, fall cooler air is going to be filtering in. And even this morning, we're a couple degrees cooler than what we were yesterday morning. So not too bad. Chattanooga, Dalton, Fort Payne, all at 70 degrees. You're seeing lots of spots in the 60s, though. We have calm wind at this time. As we go through your Tuesday, Tuesday, generally some variable wind, light in general, so it'll be shifting different directions. Cloudy skies during the morning time. Remember, just a couple of kind of sporadic spotty showers this morning, mainly for the higher elevations to the east. Temperatures in the 70s. As we go into the afternoon and the evening, I think at that point it's going to be mostly cloudy. So we may see a few breaks in the cloud cover here and there to get a little bit of blue sky shining through. Those high temperatures today a little bit warmer as well. So upper 70s to low 80s, hitting 80 degrees at 3 o'clock. This is also when we'll have a few of those scattered showers across the area. Chances today at 40%. So not as high as what we've been dealing with for the past few days. Here's a look at what we're dealing with right now with our clouds and radar. So overcast skies across the entire area. I mentioned those few sporadic showers. We're really seeing that primarily for our eastern communities. All this is lifting up from the south to the north, so that same movement that we had yesterday as well. Pulling back a little bit further, you can continue to see a few spots of just sporadic hit and miss activity. That's what we're expecting for this afternoon. And then here comes that big cold front. So it's moving through the Midwest states right now. It'll slowly just continue to move across the area, tracking eastward through the day today, coming across our region tomorrow morning. So let's just time all of that out. Here's a look at your lunchtime hour today. I think even at that point, just a couple of isolated showers here and there, that scattered activity picking up for the afternoon, even into the evening as well. But again, not as widespread, not as much of a washout today as we've had for the past couple of days. Tomorrow morning, though, we are going to get that. So here's a look at tonight, just before midnight. That cold front's going to get closer to our area. A couple of scattered showers right ahead of that cold front will be possible tonight, but it's really going to be tomorrow morning from about 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. from west to east as that front is passing, especially on the back side of the system, that we're going to have that heavier rainfall moving through. But look by about 6:30 tomorrow night. That whole system really pushing off to the northeast. We're still going to have some cloud cover across the area, but already partially clearing at that point in time, and then really fanning out as we go into the day on Thursday. Lots of sunshine on Thursday, that low humidity in place, high pressure comes in on Friday, nice weather then. It's going to be some fabulous days ahead. So today, tomorrow, first day of fall tomorrow, a little bit iffy still, especially tomorrow morning. We're going to need to be careful during the morning commute and even kind of your lunchtime commute for our eastern communities. After that, the rest of Wednesday, the afternoon, just a couple of spotty showers here and there. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, really nice weather. Do want to point out, if your jackets are still packed up in the attic, go ahead and pull them out because you're going to need them Thursday and Friday morning for sure.
But just don't put the sundresses away because you know the forecast
Well,
here
I
in the
know.
Tennessee Valley. You know, we're going to have a few more hot days. It's bound to happen.
Yes, that's true. Good points. Advice in the clothing world
That's
from
right.
us. John, do you have a clothing?
What you need to know.
No, I'm ready. I need to get my sundresses
Yes.
Maybe keep the
pressed
sandals.
for one more.
Keep the sandals out.
Yeah, because I
We'll
wear
let you make the decision on
Local community college, Cleveland State, always puts our community first. Good morning, everybody. Let me point a couple of things out to you here. Then we're going to get a news update and move on here. But I don't know if you've heard about this, but we are teaming up with Cleveland Boat Center for the Charity of Choice contest. Now, what this means is 8 charitable organizations are going to be able to have an opportunity. They have an opportunity to win some money from Cleveland Boat Center. And it's very easy to do here. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, and look for Charity of Choice with Cleveland Boat Center. First place, Charity of Choice will get $2,500. Second place, $1,500. Third place, $1,000. Here are the organizations, the charities that you're voting for. Boys and Girls Clubs of the Ocoee region. The Caring Place, Habitat for Humanity of Cleveland, Hope for One, which is an adoption and foster care ministry, Isaiah 117, New Hope Pregnancy Care Center, Project Free to Fly, and the Salvation Army. So go to our website, mymix1041.com, and vote for your favorite. Again, it's all from Cleveland Boat Center on Water Level Highway. Randy and Stacy and everybody out there. Well, whether you're in the market for a new or pre-owned Jaguar, Porsche, Land Rover, or Infiniti, go to chatcars.com. They have you covered. chatcars.com, part of the Chattanooga Auto Square. Let's get a check of the market report. Here's Bobby Ludwig, your Edward Jones financial advisor.
Good morning, Cleveland. This is Bobby Ludwig with Edward Jones Investments, bringing you your morning market update. Stocks were lower yesterday. The Dow off 615 points to close at 33,970. The S&P down 75 to close at 4,357. And the NASDAQ off 330 points to close at 14,713. Again, this is Bobby Ludwig with Edward Jones Investments. For all your investment, retirement, and life insurance needs, give me a call at 473-2215. Again, that's 473-2215. Or stop by and see me at 2060 North Ocoee, right by the old Liner gas station.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at loganthompsonlaw.com.
Well, I knew it instantly, and all of a sudden it's all over the place this morning when Peyton Manning said last night on the Monday Night Football broadcast, their so-called alternate broadcast, he and his brother Eli on ESPN2 last night, when he said that when he played at New England, they bugged the locker room. And here's Dewayne, and Dewayne, God bless him, brought me some coffee, but Dwayne's been crazy this morning. I mean, and this is the problem. Bridget's going to think it's all because she's not here, that we're so busy.
Yeah, it's been a Monday on a Tuesday is what it's been. So, yeah.
So did you watch the Mannings at all last night?
I watched it for a little bit. I'm like you. I don't stay up too late on a night, and I miss Monday Night Football because just can't stay up till 11:30 and watch it type thing.
Well, early on, though, he made the comment saying that he said Bill Belichick bugged the locker room.
Right. I did hear that.
And I knew when he said it that it was just going to explode. And sure enough, we've got our monitor here on our news partners at Channel 3, and the Today Show is about to do a story on it. I mean, I knew it. I knew when he said it. Now, I don't think he was kidding. He said he used to have to gather his receivers in a shower. Do you hear that?
Yeah, I did hear that part.
To talk to his own receivers. I mean, that is blowing up like crazy this morning. I knew it. I knew it when he said it.
Yeah, he said, and then to beat all of that, Gronk was on with him as well last night. So,
I love him.
Yeah.
So and then Brett, did you see Brett Favre?
I seen Brett Favre, yeah.
Favre, my favorite part with Brett Favre is when he said he didn't watch any of the first half. He had no idea. He had no, and, of course, Gronk saying, and we all knew he didn't watch game film. Everybody, I mean, you knew he didn't watch game film. That, as I've said, now that's our second week. That's the greatest news show of the fall season.
It really is.
There's nothing any better. All right, let's get a check of our... Well, you know what? We don't really check the news, so let me do that. Tell you what's happening. Well, prosecutors have released new video in the case of the Cleveland man charged in the January 6th U.S. Capitol riot. More on that at the top of the hour. Also in the news, Walker Kemme has a new site leader of their Charleston, Tennessee site. He is Kenneth Collins, and Lisa Mantooth tells me that she's going to have him in here pretty soon. So we're going to meet Kenneth Collins is the new site manager at Walker. 2 people have been arrested by the McMinn County Sheriff's Office over a shooting in the Mount Verde community Saturday night. That, according to McMinn County Sheriff Joe Guy. Several items of business. Bradley County Commission meeting yesterday, including in that, Commissioner Bill Winters read a memo and talked about from Bradley Central Principal Patrick Spangler to the passing of Bradley Central High School probation officer Chris Stanfield, who died from COVID-19, so COVID complications. So that's a second juvenile department employee who passed away from COVID complications. A lot of news this morning. Get to all that coming up at the top of the hour. The other big news, Dewayne, Bridget found her dogs, and I sincerely am happy to hear that.
You know, it's one of those things when we first got that text this morning, you were texting me about it, and then we found out what it was. You know, I know you've got your dog in your
Annie.
Little Annie.
Yeah.
And your cat. What's the cat's name again?
I think it's Baby, but who
Baby.
cares? Yeah, who cares?
And I've got my 2 cats that would probably stay at home before I could stay at home.
That's right.
So we understand these things about animals, and if if mine or yours got out, we'd be the same way. We'd be frantic. Your heart would kind of have that little lump in your throat, those type things. So we're so glad that Bo and Lola are back home safely, even though it sounds like she had to drag them back.
Yeah, they were just enjoying time on the on the porch, and the Lord knows, she'd want to get away from, or they want to get away from Bridget.
Yeah, I don't know.
Obviously.
If we could just get inside their minds, we could probably learn a lot.
You got it. It is. It's true. It's man. I wouldn't want to. Although more intelligent than. Well, no. See, it's just too. It's too soon.
It's too soon.
3 minutes before the hour. Let's get a check of our Baskin-Robbins celebration list. What's happening?
All right. I think I've got them all that I've been scrambling around to get there. Lovey Jones celebrating a 12th birthday today, and then Kaylee Nix celebrating a 16th birthday. That's from Mom, Dad, and Tori. And then Kylie White, her dad, Keith, called that in a little earlier, celebrating a 14th birthday today. Journey Johnson celebrating a birthday. Then Bo Watson, he's celebrating a birthday today. Then Anna Jenkins celebrating a 40th birthday. If you got a birthday you'd like to add to the Baskin-Robbins celebration list, call us on the Volunteer Redapass Mix line, 614-6499. Or you can also send them to us via our website, mymix1041.com, the app, carrier pigeon, whatever you want to do, just get it to us this morning. We'll get them on.
Yeah, Bridget's not here, so, I hate the circumstances, but the result is great. So get her out of here.
And Cheryl Dunston has got a birthday today. Austin just sent me that one. I guess that one was another call-in.
Cheryl Dunston, formerly of Santec.
Santec.
She retired from up there. All right, Cheryl, happy birthday. It is a couple of minutes for 8 a.m. news in full detail at the top of the hour. Plus, we're going to have more guests next hour. Stand by.
This news update is brought to you by The Bread Basket. Stop by for fresh loaves of bread, muffins, cakes, cookies, and more. Breadbasket.com or find them on Facebook, Cleveland Bread Basket, located in the Stewart Park Plaza near the post office on Keith Street.
All right, it's time for our check of the streets. It's the Don Lefford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol Report. It's Truck and SUV Month at Don Lefford Automotive Center. Big savings on Silverado trucks and Suburbans. Don Lefford Automotive Center, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and DonLefford.com, where they say yes. I spoke to E911 during the song break there. They said everything seems to be okay. Just a little heavy traffic out there for school traffic, so be safe out there. If you notice any traffic concerns, give us a call. Volunteer Redapass Mix line, our number 614-6499.
This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop and HVAC dealer. Locally owned and operated. Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland. 423-339-3231.
Bender Realty is proud to have 3 agents who've been in real estate for over 40 years. The experts at Bender Realty don't just live here, they volunteer and contribute to the community in our area.
Our involvement in the community of who being able to reach out to, whether it's city planner, county planner, economic development committee, to help you bring new businesses into the Cleveland area. We're all involved and we're able to keep up with what's going on and what's coming into Cleveland.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Need a metal roof for your home or business? Come see us at Best Buy Metals, a leading manufacturer of metal roofing products. Looking for great service? Check. Want to choose from a wide variety of metal roofing products? Check. How about complimentary takeoffs and free estimates for commercial and residential projects? Check and check. From small orders to semi-loads, we've got you covered. Literally. Best Buy Metals. Quality roofing that lasts a lifetime. Come see us today.
Mix 1041 and Honda of Cleveland are giving away a Honda Civic LX to a frontline healthcare worker in our area. If you know someone that you think deserves it, nominate them today at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Go to the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center at 1 minute after 8 a.m. The news around the corner.
When Elmer and Joy Murray started making mattresses, the company was called Made by Murray or Murray Made. Thank you for continuing to support the same family-owned and locally made business, Mermaid Mattress.
All right, here's your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast. Today, we're going to get a slight break from the rain during the morning hours, but early this afternoon, we could see some more of those pop-up showers, so be prepared for that. Only going to see a high today of around 70 degrees. Tonight, we're going to see a high today around 80 degrees, low tonight around 68. And then we're going to start seeing some things cool off after today. We're going to see things only with a high on Wednesday of 72, and then a low on Wednesday night. First full day of fall is going to be 52 when you get up on Wednesday morning. And so, but still more rain in the forecast for Wednesday. Thursday, things look much better and through the weekend. Right now, your current Vascular Institute temperature is 70 degrees.
This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Drs. Ken and Brian Beard. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios, this is Talk 101.3 The Buzz, WCLE, HD2 and 101.3 FM, W267BI Cleveland.
The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Lillian Wu. The family of Gabby Petito waiting to see what today's autopsy will reveal about the body believed to be the 22-year-old.
A search warrant released Monday reveals Gabby's mom began to fear the worst when she received an odd text message from her daughter August 27th that reads, "Can you help Stan? I just keep getting his voicemails and missed calls." Now, that reference to Stan was regarding Gabby's grandfather, but she never called him by his first name. The warrant says this was the last communication anyone had with Gabby.
Fox's Carly Shimkus. President Biden gives his first UN General Assembly address this morning before world leaders.
But some relationships are on the rocks. French officials are outraged after being blindsided by a U.S. and UK agreement to provide submarines to Australia.
Fox's Jackie Ibanez. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Mix 104.1 Talk 101.3 The Buzz, and we're on Mix TV this morning. Local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, LoganThompsonLaw.com. Good morning, everybody. I'm Steve Hardline reporting. Barker Chemical Corporation announced the addition of Kenneth Collins as Senior Director and Site Leader of the Charleston, Tennessee site. He will oversee all operations of the $2.65 billion, 650-employee production facility that manufactures hyper-pure polysilicon and pyrogenic silica for the global market. Collins joins Barker from Owens Corning, where he most recently served as plant manager of the company's Wabash, Indiana site and led measurable improvements in safety, environmental, and operational performance. His 8-year Owens Corning tenure also included a plant manager post to the company's Aiken, South Carolina site,
where he achieved similar improvements. He's also had leadership roles with First Quality Tissue, Arizona Chemical, International Paper, and Procter & Gamble. Bradley County Commission met Monday, covered several items: the reappointment of the director of the HCI committee, as well as the all ethics committee members passed. Commissioner Bill Winters noted that a second juvenile department employee, Chris Stanfield, passed away from COVID-19 complications. He was the Bradley Central High School probation officer. Commissioner Winters also shared a memo from Bradley Central Principal Patrick Spangler speaking to the passing of Officer Chris Stanfield. Our news partners at Channel 3 report 2 people have been arrested by the McMinn County Sheriff's Office over a shooting in the Mount Verde community Saturday night that left a woman dead and a man injured. McMinn County Sheriff Joe Guy said on Monday that 24-year-old Esau C. Kelly of Ooltewah, charged with murder in the second degree and attempted murder in the second degree. Sheriff Guy says 45-year-old Melissa K. Purett of Etowah, charged with accessory after-the-fact murder in the second degree, and both are in the McMinn County Jail on bond. Also in the news this morning, Chattanooga Times Free Press report, developers have adapted historic buildings in Cleveland and Chattanooga for modern uses, and they've been awarded $300,000 each in state grants under a new $4.8 million program established by state lawmakers earlier this year. Sanda Hosiery Mills in Cleveland, where developers transforming the nearly 60,000 square foot mill into space for 52 loft apartments, nearly doubling downtown Cleveland's apartment capabilities. And 26 projects approved across the state, estimated $4 million. And there at the Sanda Hosiery Mills, they commenced operations 1926, and they continued until the year 2000, marketed under the name of Humpty Dumpty. Now, other developers and property owners receiving grants include Barry Properties received $62,400 for rehabilitating Tipton Philhour House here in Cleveland. And the Etowah Historical Commission received just over $13,000 to rehabilitate the Etowah Depot. Also in our news this morning, federal prosecutors have discovered more video evidence of a man from Cleveland at the January 6th riot at the U.S. Capitol in Washington. Jose Padilla, accused of throwing a flagpole at Capitol Police and pushing against a law enforcement barricade during the riot. Prosecutors say he posted on social media that he wasn't going to stop until, quote, he dissolved the legislature and replaced it with patriots. And finally, as he prepares to make the first full-fledged overhaul to Tallahassee license tags in nearly 16 years, Governor Bill Lee is asking residents of the volunteer state to, quote, rate the plates of his administration's 4 proposed redesigns as Tallahassee, and here's what he said Monday, quote, as Tallahassee celebrates 225 years of statehood, it's a perfect time to redesign our license plate and feature the TriStar that represents each of our state's unique grand divisions. We welcome all Tallahasseans to cast their vote and play a role in choosing this piece of our state's history, end quote. Voting on the new designs began Monday, continues for 1 week. The winning design will be announced later this fall, become available to motorists in January. And under state law, the license plates redesigned every 8 years if funds are approved in the General Assembly's annual budget. But Tallahassee's standard license plates remain largely the same since January 2006, when then-Governor Phil Bredesen discarded the previous tag approved by Bredesen, a Democrat, discarded the tags approved by Governor Sundquist, a Republican. Sundquist's chosen tag prominently featured a rising orange sun, but critics griped the sun alluded to part of Sundquist's name. Didn't help the tag resemble the then-governor's campaign signs. My goodness. All right, put them up there. There they are. So if you're watching Mixed TV, I want to bring Dewayne and Austin into this. If you're watching Mixed TV, you can see the designs. You can watch us this morning, mixedtv.tv. And there they are. Dewayne, I want to begin with you. Now, Austin, are those just do you just have, those are the same signs? I mean, the one on the left, the one on the right are the same. They're just stacked. Is that right?
Basically, there's a little bit of difference in the two.
Are there 4 choices or 2?
There are 4 choices.
I can't tell what the... Dewayne, what do you think?
I like the top one on the left, probably the best, the blue.
Yeah, that's what
with the 3 stars representing the Tennessee flag. So that's the one I like the most, the blue one. It'd be easy to see that if you were in state, out of state, that type thing because of the color and stuff.
It's just, I mean, Austin, what do you think? You told us last hour. Tell me again.
Yeah, I don't think I like any of them. I like the one that we have now. Has the Smoky Mountains in the background.
Yeah, it's just they're very bland. Honestly, it reminds me of some of the 1980s. You know, our tags in the 80s were very similar to that. And I wonder, hey, Donna Simpson, you want to weigh in on this, or are you allowed? That's where we get our tags. Bradley County Clerk Donna Simpson. I don't know, Donna, you want to call in, you can, 614-6499, but...
I mean, the one on the bottom right is closest to what we have now, probably, out of those 4.
I just can't really... Oh, there we go. He's got a close-up. I see it. Okay. So now you can really see him. Go to mixtv.tv. You can see... Now I see the difference. Okay.
Yeah, the Tennessee is outlined at the top of the state, and on the bottom they're not. It's just spelled out. Yeah.
Go to Bradley County Clerk Donna Simpson. Donna, what do you think about all this? Are you allowed to tell us?
Well, sure, I'm allowed to tell you.
You're the one in charge of these plates locally. What do you make of it?
Well, I think it's a very interesting concept, you know, to let the people vote on the new style of tag. And, you know, county clerks are always kind of mixed when it comes to getting new plates because, you know, I have to find somewhere to put them, and it's just a little more problematic to do a tag than it is a decal. But, you know, we'll make it work, but I think it's interesting.
So we've not had I didn't realize we had not had a tag redesign, I guess, since, 06, is that right? Or
06, that's right.
So it's been a long time.
Yeah, it has. It's been a really long time, and typically it's every 8 years if the budget allows for that, and so that's what, you know, it's just been being put off, and so now I guess it's going to happen.
We got a close-up right now on Mixed TV of the 4 choices, and honestly, I can't tell. The only difference, I guess, in the dark blue plates would be that the state, and okay, good, the state is outlined basically in our border, and then you've got on the top, the bottom is just the state name, and they've added the TriStar to 3 of the 4, and now Austin has put up the the current plate. Bridget's prayers are working, my throat's closing. Anyway, he's got the current plate up, and I'm kind of with him. I think that's got a lot more character to it, but.
Yeah, well, you know, the new ones are, I like the TriStar, and I think everyone would like for them to be orange and white, but evidently, you know, they're not.
There are some other colleges in the state of Tennessee, I guess.
I was thinking, well, Vanderbilt and Memphis and, you know.
There are a few other ones.
Larry McDaniel reminds me, you can get the TriStar on those volunteer tradition clothing at the town square.
Exactly. But I think, you know, they're clean and they will be easily, I think you guys said they'd be easily visible, that if the dark background goes, you know, that will be easy to see. But yeah, the outline of the state is kind of a nod back to the old plates that were shaped like the state at one time back in the 50s, you know, and so
Austin must have some time
I guess they're just trying to kind of incorporate everything.
He's now shown us, Austin, if you're watching this, mixtv.tv, you have the current tag, the last design before the current tag, and then and now this. And I think that was Governor Sundquist. Okay, so now I see the sun rising, and they're alleging that, you know, whatever. But anyway, well, Donna, thanks for calling, and you're just, you're always busy, aren't you?
We are. We're always busy, and we're going to keep that way, I believe. But
I think so.
Yeah, everybody needs to get on there and cast their vote for their favorite plate. And there's not a whole lot of difference, but there are some differences. So
yeah, let me see here.
Hopefully,
I'm trying to see where they can vote. Is it TN Vacation? Is that right? Let me see.
it is tn.gov/rate the plates.
Oh, okay. I don't know where I got that. TN.gov/rate the plates.
Yes.
Okay.
And you make your choice. You have to put your email and your county, and then you can cast your vote.
Okay. All right. Donna Simpson, our Bradley County Clerk. Donna, thanks so much. Thanks for calling.
All right. Thanks, Steve. Have a good day.
You too now. All right. It is 8:16. We'll come back and check traffic. And in about 10, actually, our latest virus case count. Austin, if you have those ready, we'll do that in 10 seconds.
This news brought to you by the Mark Shepard Agency of Shelter Insurance. Call 910-9393. 910-9393.
All right, Dewayne, let's go over to you. It's our latest virus case count numbers brought to you by Laboratory Service Center. You can schedule your test at clevelandtest.com. Dewayne?
All right, as of yesterday afternoon when the report came out, this is going to include over the weekend, of course, here in Bradley County, 1,194 active cases. Hamilton County, 2,454 is the count. McMinn County, 777s, 777. Meigs County, 97. Monroe County, 568. Polk County, 197. And then Ray County, 491. That is your active COVID case count. Now, here in Bradley County, from what the report I saw, that's about 31 more than we saw on the last count. So that is
well, it's actually down.
It's down.
Yeah, we're down.
Down 31, I guess I should say.
So we are down, which we're starting to come down. Ray County, the only county in the area that's up a little bit, but we are seeing overall, nationwide, statewide, and locally, we are beginning, thankfully, to see the numbers come down. All right, let's get a check of the streets right now at 17 after 8.
All right, it's the Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol Report. Don Ledford GMC Buick is offering 72 months, 0% financing on all 2021 and 2022 Buick and GMC SUV models. Don Ledford Automotive Center, North Lee Highway, and DonLedford.com, where they say yes. Still have a little bit of school traffic and work traffic going on out there this morning, especially around Georgetown Road. So please be careful out there. If you happen to notice any traffic concerns, you can give us a call on the Volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line. That number, 614-6499.
All right, good morning, everybody. 18 after the hour. Back with more in a moment. It is 8:18, and your local time brought to you by your local community college. Cleveland State always puts our community first. ClevelandStateCC.edu. We're going to be up at the Community First Awards Gala tonight in Athens.
Looking for the dealer who's gonna give you.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service. We're here. We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals. We're here for you.
So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
NASCAR races into town for the Food City 300. But before the green flag drops, don't miss out on the incredible savings store-wide. This sale is sure to get your engine revving.
This week's save on Food City fresh lean ground beef, $2.49 a pound for 3 pounds or more. Sliced seedless watermelon quarters, 79 cents a pound. Kraft shredded or chunk cheese, buy one, get one free, and more. Only at Food City.
Value every day. Food City.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway. You probably heard the news. Most dealers don't have any inventory, but at Kia Cleveland, we do. In fact, we've got even more new Kias than I'm comfortable with, so we're rolling them out of here, like 2020 Kia Rios, starting at $13,900. That's right, brand new cars starting at $13,900. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man, at Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where car buying is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
KiaofCleveland.com. The Vic Vascular team is leading the way in peripheral vascular care in our region.
Feeling of pain in your legs, loss of sensation in your feet or toes,
open sores that won't heal,
weakness when walking.
Do you have flow problems?
These are the first signs of peripheral artery disease, PAD.
PAD affects 1 in 5 Americans, and when untreated, can result in the loss of a limb.
If you or one of your loved ones are experiencing the signs of PAD, be evaluated.
We are Vascular Institute of Chattanooga. We can help.
Savings, low yearly fee. Join today at onesmiledentalplan.com.
All right, don't forget our friends at Dale's Heating and Air. You can nominate your school to receive a $500 donation, and they love supporting our local community at Dale's Heating and Air. Go to their Facebook page, Dale's Heating and Air Incorporated, and nominate your school to win, Ashley, I guess it's $500. Ashley, are in the studio.
Yeah, they're going to give it away $500 to one elementary school, one middle school, and one high school. So make sure you nominate your school today.
You have 9 days to do that until September 30th. And I think it's a terrible thing. You kidnapped Bridget's dogs, made her think that her house was...
Made a tree fall on her house, just the whole 9 yards. I'm pretty impressive.
It's unbelievable. All right, let's get an air quality report, Dewayne, brought to you by Dale's Heating and Air.
Well, today, with all the rain that we've seen the last few days, the air quality index says it's good. There's really nothing to worry about out there today with all of the rain, so get out and enjoy if we get maybe some peaks of sunshine today.
It's the last full day of summer.
Yeah.
Fall starts officially tomorrow.
Favorite season for you is?
Fall.
Fall?
More because of football, I guess.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'm going to say summer.
Summer, yeah, I like summer. What about you, Ashley? Oh, and I know hers. Winter.
No, God.
I love winter.
That's weird. No, it's
I heard Dr. Thompson just walked in. Is that right?
He's in the lobby.
I felt the IQ.
The Eller and Owens green room.
Eller and Owens green room. I felt the IQ points go up in this building to have Dr. Thompson, Dewayne
Dr.
Thompson.
Thompson and I walked in together, so who was that?
Wow. Well, I guess you kind of offset, didn't you? The dean of the School of Business at Lee University.
That's a coin flip, right?
You two trade jobs, see what happens. All right, let's get a check of our Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. Roger Pickett.
Take advantage of the savings on our Lindsay Line Anniversary two-sided mattress. A queen-size mattress that you can flip and rotate is only $499 and only at Mermaid Mattress.
All right, here's your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast today. We're still going to have some cloudy skies. Rain will hopefully hold off for most of the morning, but will return this afternoon. We'll see a high of 81, a low tonight of 68. And then on Wednesday, for your first day of fall, you're going to get up in the morning, going to feel a little chillier as we get into the fall. 52 maybe what you'll see on your Wednesday morning with a high of 72. Still rain back in the forecast. Then Thursday, even cooler with 50 for the low, 71 for the high on Thursday. Rain chances finally get out of here and looks good through the rest of the weekend. Right now, your current Vascular Institute temperature standing at 70 degrees.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
So, Ashley, are they doing a red carpet tonight at the Community First Gala? Or
I don't know. They haven't told me. I wouldn't imagine so because it's more like a wedding venue or
like
having
a red carpet come in and everybody rate the fashions.
You just want to make sure that that's what they do because you're walking in, right?
Well, I didn't know. I didn't want to say anything. But,
it's all about you.
Well, no. That's not true.
That is true, yes.
Well, it is, but it's fine. All right, so 8:24, good morning to all of you as we welcome you in on a Tuesday morning, final full day of the summer. Well, everybody around here is acting like it's fall for a month. 8:25 Sports is next.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight.com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go.com? Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. If you are looking for a stable, long-term career, they have an immediate opportunity for full-time employment with advancement opportunities available. Potential to earn over $20 an hour. Apply now at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. That's jobs.kroger.com. Lifetime Certified is the new buzz in town for Vehicles Direct. 12-month, 12,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Lifetime powertrain warranty. Complimentary maintenance for 1 year. Certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Love it or leave it, satisfaction guaranteed. Best trade-in value in town. Kelly Blue Book Buy Center. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland at APD 40. Visit vehiclesdirect.com.
Seeing purple? It's a sign you need new glasses. Come to the Purple Store, Eye Your Optical. Get your new glasses in about an hour and choose from over 3,000 frames, including the best designers. And you get the second pair absolutely free. We were purple before purple was cool.
Eye Your Optical.
When I count my blessings, I think of my Smoky Mountains, the place that connects us. Every moment of every beautiful day we get to be together. Dollywood, love every moment.
Being around people is my joy and my passion. So when they come in here, I do feel free to carry the integrity that Mermaid has. No matter what your job description is here, somehow or another you're impacting somebody's life.
For more than 70 years, Medical Center Compounding Pharmacy and Health Center has been a proud part of the Bradley County community. We offer one-time and monthly prescription fills with a state-of-the-art compounding pharmacy for customized medications. You can schedule an appointment with a healthcare professional that will listen to your needs, conduct a thorough medication review, and develop a personalized plan to meet your wellness goals. Medical Center Compounding Pharmacy and Health Center, North Ocoee Street, phone 476-5548, or visit medicalcenterrx.com.
For those who deal with painful leg veins, Dr. Easton Winger wants you to know there is help.
Typically, most patients that come in have varying degrees of symptoms with their legs, and it could be that your legs feel heavy, your legs feel tired, your legs ache, your legs swell. And typically this is worsened as the day progresses as you're up on your legs. And most people think, oh, they're just for cosmetic reasons, but no, actually your legs can hurt by having varicose veins. The fact is that the veins are not going to go away on their own. The only way they're going to go away is by an intervention. And if they do bother you or you have questions about them, then I'd be more than happy to talk to you in consultation.
Schedule a consultation by phone, 423-472-5423.
Yes, Dave, of course, you can watch our local government meetings, Bradley County Commission, Cleveland City Council, and the city and county school boards on Mix TV. Go to mixtv.tv under community meetings. Vacher Chemi has a Vacher Chemical Corporation, a new senior director and site leader for their Charleston site. He is Kenneth Collins. He comes to Vacher from Owens Corning. 2 people arrested by the McMinn County Sheriff's Office over a shooting in the Mount Verde community Saturday night, where one woman died and a man is injured. And rate the plates. That's what we're calling it. That's what the governor and the state is calling it. Rate the plates. Vote on the. You ought to be put to sleep.
You like this design?
I mean, you ought to be put to sleep.
Oh, Austin, that's
unbelievable.
Great.
So just go to Mix TV and see what Austin has desecrated the I don't know if you've desecrated me or the Tennessee license plate. He's put my picture up there, you moron. What's wrong with you?
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
What was that? DJSteveHeartline.com? You're an idiot. Honestly, you ought to be put to sleep. Did Richie Hughes put you up to this?
Maybe we can have one made for you. I'll talk to Donna Simpson.
I thought you and Dewayne were the DJs, not me. Usher is saying DJ got me falling in love again. But Richie want to know if the previous song was North Cleveland or, what did he say, First Baptist. No, Richie, it was the T.L. Lowry Crusader Choir. That's who it was, a little bit. There we go. All right. So you can vote, rate the plates. I don't know. Whatever. All coming up. Dewayne, let's get a check of our Baskin-Robbins. Well, I got to do this. We'll get a check of our Baskin-Robbins celebration list in 14 seconds.
This news update is brought to you by Newlyweds Foods. Newlyweds Foods is hiring. Call them at 423-559-0909 or visit newlywedsfoods.jobs.net and search Cleveland Jobs.
He thinks he's funny.
Well, he is pretty funny sometimes.
It's pretty funny, yeah.
Yeah, when you're that creative, you can do something to anything. So.
See, and
that's why I stay on Austin's good side.
That's why you don't want to make him mad.
All right, here is your Baskin-Robbins celebration list. Who's celebrating birthdays
Another selection
today.
from the Crusader Choir.
Le'Veon Jones celebrating a 12th birthday today. Happy birthday to her. Kaylee Nix celebrating a 16th birthday. That's from Mom, Dad, and Tori. And then Kylie White celebrating a 14th birthday. Journey Johnson celebrating a birthday on this Tuesday. Bo Watson called in a little earlier. Anna Jenkins celebrating a 40th birthday. Then Cheryl Dunson, formerly of Stantec. You know, we know Cheryl. She's done a lot in the community. She's celebrating a birthday today as well. Those are our birthdays and anniversaries for the Baskin-Robbins celebration list. If you got a birthday or anniversary you'd like to add, volunteer Ritapest Mix Line 614-6499. The website, mymix1041.com, or you can use the free Mix 1041 app.
All right, time to get a check of the streets right here, 8:32. Then we're going to talk to Dr. Bonnie Freeland, professor of nursing from Cleveland State Community College up next, and get a check of the streets. Back over to you, Dewayne.
I didn't know how much Bridget had to work in the mornings. This is tough.
She does.
All right, it's Truck and SUV month at Don Ledford Automotive Center. Big savings on Silverado trucks and Suburbans. Don Ledford Automotive Center, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and DonLedford.com, where they say yes. Traffic moving smoothly out there this morning. If you notice any traffic concerns, give us a call. Volunteer Ritapest Mix Line 614-6499.
Looking for the dealer who's gonna give you more. Kia of
Ocoee OBGYN is a local and trusted women's care center in Cleveland, Tennessee. They understand that everyone's health needs are unique. Therefore, Ocoee OBGYN will deliver care that accommodates you. From routine annual exams and screenings to delivering babies, Ocoee OBGYN does it all. To plan a visit or get an appointment, give them a call at 339-8881. That's 339-8881. Or check them out at OcoeeOBGYN.com. Ocoee OBGYN.
Need a metal roof for your home or business? Come see us at Best Buy Metals, a leading manufacturer of metal roofing products. Looking for great service? Check. Want to choose from a wide variety of metal roofing products? Check. How about complimentary takeoffs and free estimates for commercial and residential projects? Check and check. From small orders to semi-loads, we've got you covered. Literally. Best Buy Metals. Quality roofing that lasts a lifetime. Come see us today.
Being around people is my joy and my passion. So when they come in here, I do feel free to carry the integrity that Mermaid has. No matter what your job description is here, somehow or another, you're impacting somebody's life.
Bender Realty is proud to have 3 agents who've been in real estate for over 40 years. The experts at Bender Realty don't just live here, they volunteer and contribute to the community in our area.
Our involvement in the community of who being able to reach out to, whether it's city planner, county planner, economic development committee, to help you bring new businesses into the Cleveland area. We're all involved and we're able to keep up with what's going on and what's coming into Cleveland.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Mrs. Winter's Chicken and Biscuits. It's always the right time for Mrs. Winter's. Serving up the most delicious Southern-style food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Their classically American Southern fried chicken, hot buttery biscuits, and home-style sides can't be beat. Mrs. Winters on Keith Street near 25th Street in Cleveland. Visit lovemrswinters.com. Don't wait in line. Download the free Mrs. Winters Chicken and Biscuits app for pickup or delivery.
Mattresses, you'll also find locally owned Mermaid Mattress, either across the street or around the corner, where more of your dollars will stay local.
The final full day of summer is going to have a 40% chance of rain today, high of 81, low tonight 66. Tomorrow, more rain, 72 with the first day of autumn. Thursday, sunny and 72. Your Vascular Institute temperature, 79 degrees.
This Mix 1041 weather forecast is sponsored by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of the aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
We go to the phones, and Dr. Bonnie Freeland joins us, professor of nursing at Cleveland State. Good morning, Dr. Freeland. How are you?
Good morning. I'm great. How are you?
Doing great. Well, tell me what's happening there in the nursing program at Cleveland State.
Well, we are excited that those of you who are LPNs out there who would like to become RNs, we have a program starting in January. You need to be getting those applications in by October 1st. If you have any questions at all, you can call 478-6228. What this does is cut out the first semester of the nursing school, so you jump right into the program and graduate by December of 23.
Wow, I tell you, you know, my sister's a nurse. Actually, I don't claim her, doctor, but well, she doesn't claim me. Let's say it that way. But just, you know, her and what she went through to get there. But what she tells me also, in a time like this, Dr. Freeland, with this pandemic, I mean, this career is absolutely white hot. Is that correct?
It is. We are in such need of nurses right now. We just it's kind of brutal out there, but we have students who are just so anxious to become nurses and get out there and fight the good fight, and we're so thankful for them. They are truly the heroes and the warriors.
Well, I tell you, Dr. Freeland, they certainly are. And so someone can go from an LPN to an RN. Is that correct?
Correct. If you have your LPN already, even if you're new LPN or if you've been doing it for years and years, and you want to go on and get your RN, apply by October 1st. Classes start in January. And if you're accepted right into the nursing program, 3 semesters, and you are done.
We're joined by Dr. Bonnie Freeland, professor of nursing from Cleveland State Community College. What else would you tell people out there? I know this is the immediate situation, but what else about your department?
Our nursing, we are so proud of our nursing students. They have gone on to be such troopers in the area, working at various hospitals. We run into them with our new students as they go to their clinicals, and we see our former students there leading them on, and it's just very encouraging to see those shining lights that they are in the community.
Dr. Bonnie Freeland, professor of nursing. Dr. Freeland, one last time, if you will, just talk about this deadline that's up against us here.
It's October 1st, and for further information, talk to Courtney Saunders, and her number is 478-6228.
All right, Dr. Freeland, thank you so much, and maybe I'll see you this evening at the big Community First banquet. We hope so.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thanks, Doc. Dr. Bonnie Freeland, professor of nursing, Cleveland State, Community First Awards tonight in Athens at Hope Farms. The barn at Hope Farms, 20 before 9. And that is your Cleveland State time, brought to you by clevelandstatecc.edu. It's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. Maybe some of those nurses to CHI Memorial. How about it? Hello, Memorial Convenient Care. They're listening right now. Public Shopping Center, Paula Parkway in Cleveland. Open 7 days a week. Yes, they have COVID testing, but they have flu vaccinations and everything that you need at Memorial Convenient Care. I want to bring Dewayne in. He's in for Bridget. If you're just joining us, we started out this morning looking for Bridget's dogs. She texted me about 5:30 and texted Dewayne this morning that a tree fell on their home. Yeah, I just can't make fun of that. Austin, can I make fun of that? I mean, is there anything funny you want to say about a tree falling on Bridget's house? I mean, you told me earlier you wish it fell on Bridget. What?
I would never pick on Bridget.
Yeah, right.
And I don't think you should either.
We got to interview David Carroll this morning at Memorial Auditorium. Is that right?
Yes, we are.
I just say that, Dewayne, so he'll remember that that's what we're doing.
You're kind of making sure he understands what the rest of the day entails.
Yeah. David's got a brand new book, which I'm about 500 pages into in about 2.5 days. Mrs. Hartline informed me last night it's all I've been doing. Let me tell you, man, that's a whole nother story. But if you are interested in the celebrities, singers, sports stars who have been in this area since 1900, David Carroll's got the book for you called Hello, Chattanooga. We're going to go down and do an interview on the Memorial Auditorium stage later today.
That's going to be pretty cool to be on that iconic stage, and especially after you've read the pages of the book and know who else has been on that stage, to know that you're sitting in that same place at some point.
I want to give people an example about this book that David's written, and we were going to do a typical interview. He was going to come up here and do it, and I said, you know what? I saw the cover of his book, and I said, let's do it on stage at Memorial Auditorium. And so Austin and Getty and Ratcliffe are going to bring their cameras. We're going to go down there. I want to give you an example. We'll do sports in a second. Dwayne Thompson's got to go, but we'll get him in a second. An example of the people who have been on that stage, Memorial, and this is about not just Memorial Auditorium, it's about all of the region, and even Cleveland. Tom Rowland helped David with Cleveland. But celebrities, okay. Who's been in Chattanooga since 1900? Frank Sinatra has sung on that stage. Bob Hope not only was on stage at Memorial Auditorium, he did UTC Arena. Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, Bobby Jones in sports. Paul Bear Bryant in Chattanooga. I mean, it ain't just, it's the cream of the crop in the history of this country. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., numerous times. James Brown on Memorial Auditorium stage. James Brown, numerous times. Incredible book. I have been reading it the last 2 days to prepare for, I've actually prepared for this.
You prepared for this.
Surprising, I know. But
David should be impressed.
It's
first time ever.
First time ever. So anyway, I'm excited about it. I'll tell you more about it. Monday Night Football last night. Packers over the Lions 35-17. Took them a while to get going, but Packers came back and had a great game. And again, to me, Dewayne, the Manning brothers were the stars over on ESPN, too.
They're going to have to continue to do that. What was it, 5 games?
10. They're doing 10.
10 games.
So we got
okay.
8 more. Yeah.
So
and they'll be more than that.
They'll have to be, because I just don't see this going away, because I feel bad for the regular, commentators on ESPN, because everybody's flipping over and watching ESPN too.
Yeah, they, and that was mentioned. That's been mentioned actually several times. That they're being Steve Levy, Louis Riddick, and Brian Greasy are being overshadowed, and they are. But you take last night, Peyton Manning saying very seriously that when they played in New England, when he was the quarterback of the Indianapolis Colts, the locker room was bugged by Bill Belichick, and that they had to go to the corner of a shower to talk with his receivers. Well, already, I mean, that made national headlines within 5 minutes, and all the networks are covering that this morning. He and Eli had Brett Favre on last night, Gronkowski. And then I just saw Josh Rogers just sent me a text. They had Pat McAfee on after you and I went to bed.
Yeah, that was I seen that this morning on some of the social media stuff there.
But anyway, they're great, and you'll see more of it. Braves beat the Diamondbacks last night, 11-4, 9:40 tonight. Braves at Diamondbacks, game 2 of 4. Right here, Mix 104.1, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Braves lead 2.5 over the Phillies. Phillies did not play last night.
Well, they did too. They lost 2-0.
Oh, they did? Okay,
yep.
So maybe it's 3 now.
It's 3 now. They lost to the Orioles.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Everybody's losing the Orioles. That's a surprise.
That's pretty bad.
High school volleyball last night. It was Cleveland over Saudi Daisy 3-0. Bradley over Red Bank 3-0. Tonight, volleyball Bradley at Ray 6:15. Cleveland at Walker Valley 6:15. And let's see here. High school soccer. Cleveland Walker Valley at 7. Bradley Ottawa at 5 o'clock. State football poll. Bradley number 5 in 6A. And Walker Valley number 6 in 5A. Coming up next, going to be joined by Dr. Dewayne Thompson, Dean of the School of Business of Lee University. Back in a moment.
Smoking, high blood pressure, diabetes, and
Wholesale Supply Group, you've heard the name for years. The experts trust them, and you should too. Whether you're building, remodeling, or just maintaining your home, Wholesale Supply Group has all the plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products you need to supply any project. With great brands like Delta, Kohler, Rinnai, Mansfield, Progress Lighting, Square D, GE, and Milwaukee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need. Check out the locations in Cleveland, Chattanooga, Athens, Dayton, Madisonville, Dalton, and Chatsworth. Online, wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open to the public.
Baskin-Robbins. Scoop it, shake it, cake it.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway. You probably heard the news. Most dealers don't have any inventory, but at Kia Cleveland, we do. In fact, we've got even more new Kias than I'm comfortable with, so we're rolling them out of here, like 2020 Kia Rios starting at $13,900. That's right, brand new cars starting at $13,900. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man, at Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where car buying is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
KiaofCleveland.com. Me on this morning. I appreciate it.
Anytime, and you have got a brand new lecture series starting. Is that right?
That's correct. We are working with the alumni office and university relations, and we're having entrepreneurship lecture series, and this is our inaugural one coming up this Thursday at 6 o'clock in Pangle Hall.
Well, so and you've got a couple of gentlemen who graduated from Lee, I understand, who are very talented and very accomplished.
That's correct. Both of these young men graduated in 2015, so they're not even 30 years old yet.
Wow.
So not being 30 years old and having accomplished what they did is pretty significant. They've started a company called Link, L-I-N-Q, and it's a way to share your business card digitally.
Wow.
And so in this contactless society that we've now found ourselves in, that's quite a benefit. But it's a more robust product than that you can link websites, and you can send videos, and you can do all sorts of things with some of their other products. But it's a neat idea.
We're joined by Dr. Dewayne Thompson, who's also the chairman this year of the Cleveland-Bradley Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors. And I think that all links together, really, and use the word link there, but it all comes together. Really, as you look at what you do on a daily basis, but also with a chamber, and that is turning out, graduating people and who are, going to get in the business world. And what are you telling them at a time like this?
That's a good question, Steve. And the School of Business has been fortunate to see a slight increase in our numbers. And when you look at business programs across the country, we're pulling from a smaller demographic, and moms and dads are a little concerned about their kids going to college, and so we're pleased with our numbers. What we tell them, Steve, is that this is the Lord's work, and it doesn't matter if they go to an attorney's office or a CPA's office. This is the Lord's work, and we try our best to incorporate in them the values that they need that will help them make it. And so we feel like that when they leave us, I'll use a word one of my alums used, and he said, you know, you transformed me, meaning the business program. So our School of Business, we view this more than just educating, but transforming them into responsible citizens.
Joined by Dr. Dewayne Thompson. He is the Dean of the School of Business at Lee University, also the Chairman of the Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors this year. You got to be particularly proud of these guys Thursday night, and I would imagine we can expect more of these lectures.
That's correct. Dr. Ashcraft and I have already talked about the second one that will come in the very early spring, late winter, February, March, and we've got a tremendous number of entrepreneurs from our business program living right here in Cleveland, Tennessee, and we hope those guys come out and see us. But we are a 6 o'clock start time in Pangle. And Steve, you're quite the entrepreneur yourself.
Wow.
And so this is the Steve Hartline year with all these awards that you're accumulating. So
Well, I tell you, it's a COVID year, isn't it? I guarantee you right now.
So you've had a remarkable year, and the studio looks great. This is the first time I've been back into this part of the studio. We had a meeting the other day out front, but this is a bit better digs than you had before.
It's a little improvement. We also serve on the ATS board together, and
we do.
Proud to do that. And well, Doctor, let's just repeat the details if we can. Thursday night in your lecture series.
All right, this is the Millennial Entrepreneur. And this is our inaugural lecture in the lecture series, and it's Pangle Hall, 6 o'clock this Thursday evening, September 23. And Jared Matson and Elliot Potter are our two presenters, and they founded Link, so they're true entrepreneurs.
Sounds like a great idea for a business, and especially, like you said, right now, in this, everyone's trying to stay contactless and that sort of thing. Sounds fascinating.
It really is. I look forward to hearing more about them. I've read what I could on the internet, but I'm looking forward to having a reunion with these guys.
Well, let me ask you, if people are interested, and we're seeing a lot of people going back to school, they're maybe wanting to do something different in the world we're in. How do they get more information about the Lee University School of Business? What should they do?
Well, they can email me directly. I would be happy to field all of those at dthompson@leeuniversity.edu. And then even if they're not interested in business, if they're interested in music education, email me and I'll get that sent to the right people.
All right. Thank you, Doc. Great to see you.
It's good to see you, Steve. Thanks so much.
Our longtime friend, Dr. Dewayne Thompson. He is the Dean of the School of Business, and he loves Misfit tacos, we found out just last week. All right, coming back, it is 7 minutes before the hour. We're back with more in just a moment. Stand by.
Dale's Heating and Air.
Hey, I'm Eric Garden with Volunteer Rid-A-Pest, and a major problem in our area is too much moisture in a crawl space. And it's pretty easy to tell if that's a problem at your house. Just open the crawl space door and take a whiff. If you smell a musty odor, then you've got too much moisture. If you want to go a little further, you can crawl under there and have a bright flashlight and look at your floor joists. They should be a yellowish to beige color. If they're fuzzy looking, if they're dark, you need somebody to take a look at it that's a professional. You can give us a call at 698-7205. We'll give you a free evaluation.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. If you are looking for a stable, long-term career, they have an immediate opportunity for full-time employment with advancement opportunities available. Potential to earn over $20 an hour. Apply now at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. That's jobs.kroger.com.
Seeing purple? It's a sign you need new glasses. Come to the Purple Store, Eye Your Optical, and you get the second pair absolutely free.
Listen, it is going to be so nice toward the end of the week here in the Scenic City and all around us.
It is, Lori. So really it's just like 2 more days that we're having to deal with. You know, we've had rain the past 3 days. Today is kind of an in-betweener. So we have some scattered showers, but not as widespread as the past 3 days. And then tomorrow, that heavy rain in the morning time. By the evening, though, tomorrow, the first day of fall, fall cooler air is going to be filtering in. And even this morning, we're a couple degrees cooler than what we were yesterday morning. So not too bad. Chattanooga, Dalton, Fort Payne, all at 70 degrees. You're seeing lots of spots in the 60s, though. We have calm wind at this time. As we go through your Tuesday, generally some variable wind, light in general, so it'll be shifting different directions. Cloudy skies during the morning time. Remember, just a couple of kind of sporadic, spotty showers this morning, mainly for the higher elevations to the east. Temperatures in the 70s. As we go into the afternoon and the evening, I think at that point it's going to be mostly cloudy. So we may see a few breaks in the cloud cover here and there to get a little bit of blue sky shining through. Those high temperatures today a little bit warmer as well. So upper 70s to low 80s, hitting 80 degrees at 3 o'clock. This is also when we'll have a few of those scattered showers across the area. Chances today at 40%, so not as high as what we've been dealing with for the past few days. Here's a look at what we're dealing with right now with our clouds and radar. So overcast skies across the entire area. I mentioned those few sporadic showers. We're really seeing that primarily for our eastern communities. All this is lifting up from the south to the north, so that same movement that we had yesterday as well. Pulling back a little bit further, you can continue to see a few spots of just sporadic hit and miss activity. That's what we're expecting for this afternoon. And then here comes that big cold front. So it's moving through the Midwest states right now. It'll slowly just continue to move across the area, tracking eastward through the day today, coming across our region tomorrow morning. So let's just time all of that out. Here's a look at your lunchtime hour today. I think even at that point, just a couple of isolated showers here and there, that scattered activity picking up for the afternoon, even into the evening as well. But again, not as widespread, not as much of a washout today as we've had for the past couple of days. Tomorrow morning, though, we are going to get that. So here's a look at tonight, just before midnight. That cold front's going to get closer to our area. A couple of scattered showers right ahead of that cold front will be possible tonight, but it's really going to be tomorrow morning from about
Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
Here's your news headline update from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. In news today, Bacher Chemical Corporation has announced the addition of Kenneth Collins as Senior Director, Site Leader of its Charleston, Tennessee site, where he will oversee all operations of the $2.65 billion, 650-employee production facility that manufactures hyper-pure polysilicon and pyogenic silica for the global market. Collins joins Bacher from Owens Corning, where he most recently served as plant manager of the company's Wabash, Indiana site and led measurable improvements in safety, environmental, and operational performance. From WRCB Channel 3, 2 people have been arrested by the McMinn County Sheriff's Office over a shooting in the Mount Verde community Saturday evening that left a woman dead and a man injured. McMinn County Sheriff Joe Guy says on Monday, 24-year-old Esau C. Kelly of Ottawa was charged with murder in the second degree and attempted murder in the second degree. Sheriff Guy says 45-year-old Melissa K. Peart of Etowah was charged with accessory after the fact of murder in the second degree. Get full news at mymix1041.com. This is Jeremy Galt reporting.
All right, Mix 1041 WCLE, time for a final check of the streets from the Don Leffert Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol report for the morning show here. It's truck and SUV month at Don Leffert Automotive Center. Big savings on Silverado trucks and Suburbans. Don Leffert Automotive Center, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and DonLeffert.com, where they say yes. Traffic still looking good out there this morning. No accidents we are aware of. If you happen to notice any concerns throughout the day, even after the morning show's over in the early afternoon times, please feel free to give us a call on the volunteer Redipass Mix line at 614-6499, because when traffic breaks out, we'll always break in here at Mix 1041. Let's get this quick message from George Gray from Allstate Insurance.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, it makes sense to choose an insurance agent that's a part of your community. Your local Allstate agent knows the ins and outs of both owning and protecting a home in your neighborhood. By choosing a local Allstate agent, you get an expert who knows the community and is committed to getting to know you, which means George Gray can help you get the protection you want that fits you and your life. Are you in good hands? Contact George Gray, Allstate Insurance, today for a free quote.
All right, Mix 104.1, welcome back in here to 104.1 on the radio. Then, of course, on Mix TV, go to mixtv.tv to be able to check out anything that's happened this morning, including the interview we're getting ready to start right now. We've got a new friend with us here this morning. Hannah Goodson is here with us with Bradley County, the UT extension of Institute of Agriculture, Bradley County. I think I can bobble that all up there, Hannah. But anyway, good morning to you. How you doing this morning?
Good morning. Thank you. Good. How are you?
Doing fantastic. Well, first of all, congratulations with a new position. You are the Bradley County Director, and I'll go back and repeat myself, the UT Extension, the Institute of Agriculture. So kind of tell us, first of all, a little bit about yourself.
Sure. So I'm Hannah Goodson. I've been in Bradley County since March of 2020. I moved right in the middle of the pandemic. So this year has been kind of my first year to get out and meet community members and really start meeting everyone in the county. So I'm really excited to be here. So I appreciate the interview. It's a wonderful opportunity. I come from a high school agriculture teacher in Virginia, and I love that career so much. And I thought, man, if I could just do the FFA portion, that would be an awesome job, right? Right. So I looked into 4-H youth development and extension, and I thought, that's it. That's the job.
This is me.
This is it.
Yeah.
So I came down here and have enjoyed every minute of it. I love 4-H youth development, and I love Bradley County. So I'm really excited for the county director position as well. That began on September 1. I'm very excited. I have a wonderful team in my office, and I could not do it without them.
Well, happy 3-week anniversary.
Thank you.
You were saying that it's been a whirlwind, and
Yes.
you know, you put a pandemic on top of a new job and being in new places and things like that. I'm sure it's been a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. No, but nothing we can't handle.
Nothing we can't handle.
We're very
I agree.
flexible. Yes.
I agree. We've kind of had those circumstances here this morning. You know, this sometimes the wheels fall off. You just put them right back on the bus and you just get rolling again.
Yes, that happens. Yes.
Well, tell us what else that encompasses what you guys do there. You mentioned a couple, but there's others as well.
Sure. So UT-TSU Extension allows for the education and research-based knowledge to improve the quality of life to the people of Tennessee through agriculture, 4-H youth development, family consumer science, and community and education and economics. So we have a very wide variety of what we do in our office. We have excellent agents. We have 2 A&R or agriculture agents. One specifies in horticulture, Evangeline James. She has come and interviewed here with you before. Yes. Excellent. Our farmers market has really grown this year. She has put a lot of time and effort into that. Our farmers market is Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, 7 to 2. It is still open, so please go out there and check out our wonderful vendors. Our cannery is also still in operation. If you go out to 3110 Peerless Road, where the farmers market is, if you drive towards the back, we have cannery with Mary Lou. She's open 5:30 to 1:30. So she's really grown that area out there, done an excellent job. We have another ag agent through TSU, which is Jason DeBus. We have an empty family consumer science position there we are hoping to fill very soon.
Okay.
Yes. We have 2 wonderful program assistants that we could not do our programs without, Catherine Irvin and Kathy Hayes. We have Lynn Middleton for our 4-H youth development agent, along with myself, and then our administrative assistant, Lisa Williams, who keeps that office running. So we are very thankful.
It sounds like a lot's going on there.
Yes.
Again, Hannah Goodson is here with us. He is the new Bradley County Director for UT Extension Institute of Agriculture. And you got another big announcement that you want to let us know about this morning about where a new location's going to be.
Yes. So hopefully in December, we are planning to move. We have been our location for many, many, many years.
Many years, yeah, that's true.
I'm dared to say about 70. Right now, we are at 95 Church Street, Southeast in Cleveland. We are moving to the Pie Center. And this is a wonderful opportunity for 4-H and Extension to collaborate with those industry leaders, to get involved with the youth, to make connections for our 4-Hers, our parents, just to know, hey, here's some skill education, here's some opportunities for future work. So we're really excited to be in the Pie Center and to move there just to make all those connections. I love that old saying is, it's not always about what you know, but who you know. So for us to be in that building provides so many opportunities for us to make that connection for our students.
For parents that are listening in this morning, we've heard 4-H a lot in our school systems and stuff. What grades and those type things do you start getting involved in those type?
Sure. So
activities?
4-H serves 4th through 12th grade.
Okay.
There are opportunities for younger, but we would have to create a whole separate Clover Buds program. So if we find leaders that are willing to do that, we have lots of younger students who have been contacting us, but there are opportunities, but really throughout the state and local, there is only for 4th and 12th grade. We go into the classrooms here. We serve 10 elementary schools, 2 middle schools, 2 high schools, and we have great collaboration with our teachers, principals. We've had a wonderful time in the classrooms. We do a wide variety of lessons from Tennessee history to public speaking. We have served about 3,000 4-Hers in the county, yes. So that is in school and out of school. We have a very large Bradley bunch, which is our homeschool group, and that has really taken off this year. We have kids that go show livestock. We have kids that do exhibits, demonstrations, project groups, judging teams. So we have a little bit of everything option-wise for students in Bradley County.
Now, I guess I would say, what's the mission statement that you want these students to kind of come out of these programs with at the end? You know, what is the ultimate goal that you're hoping that you bring into their lives?
Right. So, like I said earlier, improve the quality of life. Let's get life skills, leadership skills. The number one fear for adults is public speaking.
Yeah.
And that is one of our biggest events here in Bradley County is public speaking. And I'll say, just being here for a couple of seasons for public speaking, I have been blown away by Bradley County students. Those public speakers, take over many adults that I've seen speak. So I'm very impressed. I've always heard Bradley County had, very good public speakers, but then I judged them and I thought, how do I choose? These kids are phenomenal. They kill it. I'm almost even now embarrassed to get up and speak in front of them.
That's right.
Like they do a phenomenal job. So just those skill sets, interviewing, public speaking, leading a team, making decisions. We have consumer decision making, like I said, livestock judging, life skills judging team. There's just so many applications that these opportunities allow for students to use in life and to use as they grow up. So the whole of our mission is to improve, right?
Quality.
To grow, to learn as a student, and then by the time they're an adult, they have these skills already and they're ready to go out into the world.
That's good stuff. If you got a child that maybe that hasn't spoke about 4-H or something, maybe at home yet, and you want to bring that conversation up, what would you say to those young people, or to the parents to say to those young people to kind of maybe get them involved?
I would say just come out and hang out with us. It's nothing school-like. It's while we're learning, it's such a fun environment. You almost don't even realize you're learning. We're doing activities. We're doing skills through experience. And these kids are gaining that experience and not even realizing they just gained a whole new life skill. So just come hang out. There are so many friendships that are made. There are so many connections that are made that last a lifetime with these kids. So all I ask students is just to come see if you like it. It's not a full commitment.
Right.
There's something for you. It's not just, it's not just the judging teams. It's not just showing livestock. It's not just public speaking. There is something for everyone in Bradley County 4-H.
Now, when you let's say you mentioned grades 4th through 12th grade, once a senior gets out of high school, what is the next level? Is there other advancements that people could be a part of with some of the things that you guys do?
There are some agriculture leadership positions through universities. There's volunteerism, obviously, through that. We love our volunteers. We are always looking for volunteers. And it's obviously easy for those who grew up in 4-H to come back and volunteer because they know how it's ran.
Right.
They get the gist. So I always encourage my graduating seniors, come out and help. I have many that are going to come to our county livestock show, which is October 16th at Peerless Road. I have many of them always asking, hey, can I come help? Absolutely.
So it's a family, is what you're saying.
Yes, it is a family.
You
They
don't grow
stay
out
with
of
us.
it, basically.
No. Yes, they stay in contact. They always come back. They come visit. And it's just that lifelong connection. It's that family.
That's good stuff. You know, and I would say if you went back over the years and had business people come, and I'm sure that they do come and speak, they probably say they had some 4-H experience through their 4th through 12th grade experience of schooling that helped them prepare for the job that they now have in some form or fashion, whether it's public speaking, organizational skills, all those different things that you just mentioned.
Yes. More times than not, we have business leaders come in, even if they just want to say hey to us in our office. They'll come by and they'll say, man, I grew up in 4-H. I remember this or that. And it's really cool how I appreciate the parents sharing their experience with their students as well. If they encourage their students, like, man, I had so much fun in 4-H. I was inspired by my dad to start in FFA when I was in high school. I didn't know much about it, you know, and he said, Hannah, just go try it. I had a lot of fun.
Put your toe in the water. And there you go.
And here I am. And I loved it. Fell in love with FFA, fell in love with 4-H. So just the encouragement and the passing down of traditions through generations, it really builds the community and it builds the county 4-H program.
Lastly, I'm sure with everything that you guys do, there's probably community partners that kind of helps encompass what you guys do.
So we work really closely with the forestry teams, TWRA. We actually have a new volunteer from them. The USDA, United Way. We work closely. Even when we do service projects, we'll donate food, clothes to whatever service area needs it. We work really closely with the schools, obviously, and county government. That is always a constant collaboration that we appreciate and we work well with. So there are so many partners that I could probably list for days that we work with. But honestly, like I said, there's a tie with everyone, whether it be an accountant or whether it be Farm Bureau. There's a connection there, and we utilize those partners. We utilize Kiwanis. They, you know, are our judges. They are our supporters. They donations. They, you know, allow us to use buildings. So anyone literally has a tie with 4-H. They may not recognize it, but there is a spot for any collaboration to happen.
I would also think as you become a young adult and you're looking to fill out resumes and things, if you put that on that resume, I think that's something that's going to catch every employer's eye is this person was committed and they were part of 4-H.
Absolutely.
And whatever prospects that they were doing there.
Absolutely.
Again, Hannah Goodson is here with us. She is the new Bradley County Director of UT Extension Institute of Agriculture, and she's informing us on what's going on. All right, and finally, Hannah, to kind of close here, tell us how we get more information or what we should do to be a part of what we're talking about today.
So we have a Bradley County UT Extension website that stays up to date about every month. Obviously, our phones are always available, so that's 423-728-7001. You will also find on that website every agent's email, and we work very well with email to get that information out, or obviously call our office. And like I said, we are at 95 Church Street Southeast in Cleveland. Until we move to the Pie Center, then we will have a new address.
There you go.
For now, we are there, and we are in person. We are excited, and we are welcoming. We always welcome visitors.
Well, Hannah, it was great to meet you this morning. Congratulations on the position.
Thank you.
You guys are doing great work and for those young people in our community.
Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right, we're going to take just a quick break. We'll come back after news and maybe do one more interview before we cut out of the morning show, so stay here with us.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios, this is Mix 104.1 WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens. Download the free Mix 104.1 app at mymix1041.com.
The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
News. I'm Lillian Wu. Another drug maker out with COVID vaccine booster data. Johnson & Johnson says according to its trial results, a follow-up shot provides 94% protection against COVID-19 and raises immunity even more, with a 4-fold increase in antibodies when given at 2 months, a 12-fold increase when given at 6 months. President Biden, who received the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine, says he'll get his booster once it's fully approved.
He will do so, and he will do so on camera.
White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki, last week's FDA advisory panel overwhelmingly voted against the booster shot for people ages 16 to 64, saying that current vaccines appear to be working.
Fox's Jeff Manasso, and Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau wins a third term, though with his Liberal Party on track to remain in the minority. America's listening to Fox News.
Capital Tire Service, downtown Cleveland, your local Michelin dealer since 1967, providing Cleveland with quality products and services for over 50 years. Come see Freddie or Tony in downtown Cleveland for a great deal on Michelin tires.
All right, Mix 104.1, welcome back in here to Mix TV, mixtv.tv, and also on Mix 104.1 on the radio anywhere around the world on the Mix 104.1 app. Continuing on with our morning show, we got local news coming up in just a few minutes, but we want to finish up with a in-studio interview right now. John Padavan is here with us, and he's representing Veterans Paws, and we're going to talk about that here with John. So good morning, John. How you doing, sir?
Oh, I'm doing great. How you doing this morning?
Good to see you again. I'm doing fantastic. We kind of got off to a rocky start talking about what we're getting ready to get into. One of our co-hosts of the morning show lost her dogs this morning. They got out, and she was able to find them and got them back home safely. And so we kind of were scrambling this morning to fill a couple of holes to help out with the morning show, but all is well that ends well. She got her dogs back home, and she's very happy, and I know dogs are very important to you.
Exactly. No, it's a great thing. You know, they're loving, they're cuddling, they're there for support. You know,
absolutely.
That's key thing there. And so, you know, and with Veterans Paws and whatnot, we deal a lot with the dogs, you know, trying to hand things, you know, get service dogs out there for veterans and whatnot to help them out.
I know, Veterans Paws, we did an interview, I guess it's been probably a month or so back.
It's been about a month, yep.
And we're going to talk about an event that's coming up. But last time you were in the studio with us, you had a few guests with you, and one of those was the recipient of one of the service dogs.
That's correct.
And I believe she was explaining to us how well that dog has helped her through circumstances. So kind of, I guess, go back and maybe a little bit kind of revisit how this works and how these service animals really help veterans.
Absolutely. No. So the veterans there, you know, the dogs are there. You know, there's lots of things that can trigger stuff like PTSD and diabetes, and you know, some people have fainting spells and whatnot, and the dogs are there as a service animal. You know, they're trained for those signs of seeing what's going on, seeing what's happening, and they can sense that stuff. And it's amazing what a dog can do, and just the emotional connection with them and whatnot. It helps people be able to get out there and continue living their lives normally as they can be, you know, with this stuff going on. And it's an amazing process, you know, for Veterans Paws themselves. It's a completely nonprofit. They get the dogs from shelters and whatnot, train them, and send them back out into the world to help other people that need them.
You know, when you say it's a nonprofit, that just means that you guys are not for profit, but it takes money to do what you guys do. And so this is where fundraising efforts and community support comes in. So tell us about what we're needing to do to help Veterans Paws out.
So Veterans Paws, basically, they're looking for trainers. They're also looking for owners to raise them from puppies and whatnot, so you can get them out there. You know, lots of puppies have time to learn how to deal with people and whatnot. So the house training, the stuff like that. If you have people that want to do that, volunteer their time with that. That's great. Harnesses, food. And just getting out there and socializing, you know, and that's one of the key things. So they can start getting into their training methods and, you know, getting their harnesses on and whatnot, and start doing what they need to do to be working dogs.
Yeah, and I would say that just about every dog that comes through, there's a little bit of different training that goes to whatever the person that's going to be receiving that dog, their issues are, as you mentioned, PTSD and different things like that. So I would think that this is a pretty lengthy process for the dog itself to come through that. So again, there's a commitment to that, and there's funds that's needed for that. if you had to, and you may not be able to, not that it's that important, but just for a topic of conversation, people probably should understand that it's not cheap to do what these dogs go through.
It's definitely not cheap. You know, there's the training, there's the kennel stuff, there's all the supplies and stuff. You know, we think about it, it's like, oh, okay, it's just some food, it's just some stuff like that. But when you're looking at bags of food being, you know, $40 for a bag of food, and that lasts maybe a week, maybe two. It's just you know, it starts adding up and whatnot. And you know, as we're trying to train them and whatnot, it's having those additional funds actually helps a lot for getting those dogs out there to the veterans.
And I would also think that the more funds and the more support that you get from a community, the more service animals you can get out there for these veterans. Because I'm sure, I think the last time you guys were here, there's like a waiting list. People are waiting for a potential service dog to be able to help them.
That's correct. You know, and it takes a while to get them through there. I don't know the exact amount of time,
right?
But you know, it's a while. You know, you're training them from a puppy,
right?
And you know, trying to get them into a full-grown dog and whatnot. So, you know, that takes about a year or two kind of thing to get in there, to be a fully serviced, you know, service animal ready to be out there, but they're learning the skills from puppy stage all the way up.
Now, tell me about an event that you guys have got coming up. What do we need to know?
The event is Quotes for a Cause for Veterans Paws. It's hosted by Esther Suggs Allstate down in Chattanooga and whatnot. It's happening 3 weekends and 2 weeks. So it's not go out, get it all done at once. You can do that if you want. But, you know, it's anyone can come, you know, if you're driving a van, if you're driving a bike, if you're driving a Jeep, if you're driving whatever, you can actually come up and just go start do the scavenger hunt. It's 7 different stops that we're going to be having throughout Chattanooga, greater Chattanooga area. Stop in, buy an item, get a stamp on a card, finish it up over at Esther Suggs Allstate. You know, turn in the card, you'll get a T-shirt, and we donate $20 to Veterans Paws for every quote that we get.
So that's good stuff right there. And it sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun, too, the scavenger hunt that y'all talked about before, and we're mentioning again this morning. So that is something, it's over 3 weekends, is that right?
It's over 3 weekends, starting this Friday is when it starts, and over 2 weeks. So anytime during that time that the agency's open, come in at the end of it, turn it in, and you know, that's $20 more to Veterans Paws, and that's really awesome.
Well, also, I guess we want to thank Allstate there for what they're doing with that, correct?
Absolutely. No, they put a lot into it and whatnot, just trying to get things out there. And like I said, pulling this idea together is really awesome.
Again, we're speaking with John Padavan. He's here representing Veterans Paws, talking about the scavenger hunt that's going to be going on for the next 3 weekends, starting this Friday. And you go by the Allstate there in Ooltewah. Is it Ooltewah?
It's in Chattanooga.
East Brainerd. East Brainerd. Okay, I was a little far north, wasn't I? Down in East Brainerd, you pick up the card.
Well, you'll pick up the card at the Harley Davidson.
At the Harley Davidson.
Where you start. Yep. And then you'll pick up the card there, and then go do your scavenger hunt however you want to go do it, wherever you want to go. You know, you'll have a list of cool sites you can see in the greater Chattanooga area and stuff. If you want to stop off there, that's fine. And then once you get your scavenger hunt card filled, you go to the Allstate and you do the quote, and good to go.
All right, so you pick the card up at the Harley Davidson store.
At the Harley Davidson, the White Lightning Harley Davidson.
Okay, all right. So that's kind of got us a good recap there. And if people want to find out more about Veterans Paws, besides what we're discussing this morning, is there a website or something to go to?
There is. It's veteranspaws.net. Is what it is, and you can also check Facebook. They have stuff going on Facebook all the time. You just look up Veterans Paws, and you'll be able to find it.
But before we get out of the interview here, is there anything else that you want us to know about this event, the scavenger hunt, or Veterans Paws, or anything like that?
I mean, mainly just come on out, have fun, meet people, see lots of cool sites and whatnot. You know, we have sites from you know, right above the Chickamauga battlefield and over there, you know, all the way up through Chattanooga and whatnot. And it's just it's a fun ride. It's going to be great weather actually coming this weekend.
It is,
you know, it's going to be great riding weather and whatnot. And you'll have just lots of fun. And for Veterans Paws, like I said, if we can have, you know, volunteers and whatnot, if you want to donate money, if you want to just come on out and hang out, that's perfectly fine. We'll be there for the weekends and stuff like that, all over at these different spots.
All right, now, people have always asked, how can I help our veterans out? What can I do for those who have given so much for us. And this is a way that you can be a part of something in a fun way and then help out one of our veterans that could use one of these service animals to help them with multiple things that John has mentioned to us here today. And we hope that you will consider helping out in either in a voluntary way or going through the scavenger hunt, which you'll pick that up at the white Harley Davidson.
The White Lightning Harley Davidson, yes, sir.
And that's where you'll pick up your card. You'll do the scavenger hunt, return it back down to the Allstate store down on East Brainerd Road.
Yep.
And then we'll all be set from there. All right. Well, John, thanks so much for coming in and kind of getting us caught and reintroducing us to Veterans Paws. We hope that people will become a part of this. VeteranPaws.com. Is that
VeteranPaws.net.
.net. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Is the website. Well, John, thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right. We'll take a quick break. We got local news coming up next from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk.